even modified. What does GM use? Like AC Delco? It's like me going and buying AC Delco shit and saying it's GM. It's the same shit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So then Roberto, because he's got like such a hatred for me, he starts talking shit, saying they're Alibaba and all this shit. And he's wrong. And so, like, all I cared about, like, I don't care if the coil packs are bad. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I'm not Hitachi. I have nothing to gain from that. But I just don't like him, like, and Rudnick. I even talk shit to Rudnick. I don't like them saying I sold him some Chinese shit when I did not do that. You know, you could say I fucked you and sold you bad coil packs or whatever. So then it became my mission to find all the holes in this fucking story. And then there was a hole in the engine, pretty much. And so, you know, nothing else really needs to be explained. My whole video explains everything.
No, dude. Coil packs are like, that's like the number one cause of engine block failure. You know that, right?
I mean, you're talking to a coil pack expert. Right,
yeah.
So look at how long his swaps go for.
That's
a coil pack cover. But yes.
So that's the biggest thing is just like, for Roberto, my biggest issue in general, like I've openly talked shit to TJ Hunt and, you know, anyone. I don't like people with credibility that don't, like Roberto's a fine mechanic, like, you know, whatever. But people believe him. You know, if Roberto said,
you wield this power no matter whether you realize it or not. Right. You know, that when you say something, people they're gonna believe you just based on your name.
Even if it's 50% of the people, that's too many people that would believe this like coil.
Or on the other hand, they're gonna try and call him out even if he's right. So it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, for me, I think a lot of Chris's viewership, especially the ones that stuck with him and don't watch me anymore, were younger. I mean, like straight up, some of the comments, it's not even really legible, the shit they're saying. You know, when they come to my channel and talk shit. But
yeah, no, I'd be inclined to agree with you on that.
So
okay, yeah,
they're like, you fuck Chris on the coil pack. Like, still, like they watched my whole video where I basically proved him wrong, and then like had other people prove him wrong, and they're still like commenting that. So it's just annoying, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
So
I guess they don't want to believe the truth.
Yeah, all right, so you guys, I mean, basically,
their God, Chris and Roberto can only do good. There's no way they can fuck shit up, and Tommy is a bad guy.
Right. I mean, that's what I came down to.
That's their perspective.
Yeah, but that's like the super fans' perspective, you know. Like anybody that will take a step back and take a subjective look at it, it's like, oh, okay, you know, it was this, like.
Right. I mean, it was a multitude of things. Like the new one that I don't like is basically people are saying it died of like natural causes now. The engine got rotten out from natural causes, and I'm like, no, that didn't happen. Like there is something like this car didn't just survive in Japan 200,000 miles, which is what I assume that car has, maybe more. And then Chris gets his hand on it, and in 250 miles, naturally the thing dies. Like it just.
This whole natural causes thing, the evidence goes with the inspection stickers saying it's been sitting for a long time. Something had to have gone wrong for it to sit.
I mean, I don't know, but
that's what they're trying to back their argument with.
Right.
That it was already half fucked.
And I call bullshit on that because it wouldn't be running 250 miles. If it was fucked, when he tried to put it on the boat, it would have a problem. You know what I mean? It's just like,
I mean, to me, my mate's fucked CA18 lasted 100 before it went out.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of shit can happen. But what I'm saying is it was either accelerated or there was another.
Something else like exasperated the problem.
For sure. And I mean, I know it wasn't Rudnick. Like, I know it wasn't Rudnick. He doesn't, like, lie to me. He'll tell me, like, dude, I was beating the fuck out of it. He's like, I literally only did pulls for YouTube. I'm like, well, dude, he's mad at me right now for my video, which I didn't think he would be. But the reason is because now people are saying, like, he's to blame. And I don't think my video really was targeting him at all.
But the thing is, the blame, like, to the fans, the blame has to go somewhere.
Has to go somewhere.
Yeah, the autism rate has to be focused somewhere.
Right. So basically, I was like, Chris, you were negligent in everything. You shouldn't have been doing pulls at all. But it used to be like my job or Dom's job to say, like, stop what you're doing. And Roberto and Jack don't do that for some reason. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but like maybe they are. But they're not doing a good enough job, you know.
Like of telling them, like, hey, chill out. this is a fucking car with a soul, and you're gonna kill it.
Here's the thing: Jack wants to please. Jack likes fucking around. He wants to please Rudnick. If Rudnick says make 400 horsepower, Jack's like, okay, but, and Rudnick will be like, just make the 400 horsepower, and Jack will do it. Little does he know that when this goes down, it could. I mean, he does know. I don't know why he's doing it. I would say no, go fuck yourself. But it's gonna reflect on him. And then Roberto touches Jack's tune, which is absurd. And then like Roberto's like, oh, I fixed Jack's tune. So now not only is Jack's tune the problem, his mechanic is fixing his tune. Then the engine's blowing, so it could have been Jack's tune. It could have been Roberto's tune. Now HP Logic looks like a fuckhouse of bullshit. And Roberto's just like, it's a coil box. It just looks so stupid. And for a business, my issue with Jack with HP Logic is Jack never told Roberto to shut his fucking mouth. So that's like my biggest issue where I'm no longer like protecting HP Logic. And I said it in Reddit, no one really understood. I said HP Logic has never had my back, meaning Jack, who is HP Logic, has never said, Roberto, fuck off, or even in a nice way. It's probably not a good idea you get involved in public nonsense.
Yeah, because Jack was always really like super non-confrontational about that whole thing when it happened. It was like, hey, it's like basically he was like, oh yeah, those two guys fight, and that was the end of it.
Right. When he should have been like, Roberto,
you're his viewpoint. He's trying to run a business. He doesn't want himself to get, a bad light and like let that affect him doing what he does. So like,
but if it was me as a business owner, I would say, hey, my employee, like, bro, like, chill out. I know you hate this fucking guy, but like, bro, chill out. Like, we're trying to run a business.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
If you watch that video, Rudnick's video, and you just ignore all the words that are coming out of Roberto's mouth, his only goal is to make sure it doesn't look like Roberto or HP Import is to blame for anything. He was saving face the whole video, which is understandable, but to do it to such a fault where he makes himself look stupid is absurd.
I don't understand why he's trying to save face now when he's already fucked it like further back, like by fighting with you. Like,
if it was me, I would have said, Rudnick, you fucked up, and I'm not saying shit on camera. You know what I mean? I'd be like, Rudnick, you did this. If you're trying to save face, to start this war, and then like today on Instagram, he puts a story up of a coil pack and says, "Real deal." I look at the coil pack.
I saw that, and it was like made in Japan.
It's identical to mine. Mine just doesn't have the white sticker, which I'll be honest with you, most with the white sticker is Hitachi Mexico. But
that's probably why I said Hecho en Japón.
Well, that one says made in Japan, but
it said both. It said made in Mexico, Hecho en Japón, which is made in Mexico in Spanish. Yeah.
Weird.
Or made in Japan in Spanish. I'm sorry, I said made in Mexico.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's strange. Those are the ones that I've heard have the stickers is Mexico, Hitachi Mexico, which are fine. Like, I don't think they're bad coils. I don't think they're as good. I mean, it's fucking Mexico. But
I think either way, Mexico has to have a little lower standards of what they'll send to Mexico.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I bought. I remember I was doing like a bunch of maintenance to my wife's Honda Element a while back, and I was like, oh, this is the cheapest Honda antifreeze I can find. I'm going to order this one, and it was Mexican. Like, everything was in Spanish. I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
So it has to be, I don't know, something.
There's my coil pack. And I responded, like, not to Roberto, just on my story. And you look at the coil pack, dude, the numbers you can see printed are the same. I think it says 8108 instead of 8Y08, but that's like a batch number or something.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking coil pack, dude. Like, the coil packs are not the problem. They didn't change the dwell, which you need to do. And when I called Jack, he's like, and I don't want to throw Jack under the bus, but he thought Roberto changed it. And Jack's like, I don't think it would cause this many problems, but that's weird to say,
Yeah, I got you, man.
Yeah, no, I'm just reading that picture. So,
yeah, I was reading that
anyway,
too.
I don't care. I mean, I have nothing to prove except for that I didn't sell Chinese coils. That's all I have to do. If Roberto wants to hinge his whole theory on me, all I have to prove is I didn't sell Chinese coils. Everything else just makes him look bad. That was my theory. You know?
It makes sense though, man, because like you scammed that dude out of that SR20.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You kind of got that reputation going.
So now that I do it, you know what's so weird? Before all this, I had an issue parting out Jimmy's RX-7. It was a slight issue, but it made me want to like make a talking video kind of about like buying shit online, like a whole video. I filmed the whole thing, and then this happened, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not going to put that up just because I have this to fill the gap or whatever." But I've done thousands of transactions online over the last 15 years. I have 4 on my name that are. I mean, I'm just saying 4. I don't really know. I mean, 2, 3, whatever. That didn't go accordingly, and I don't think that's that bad.
No, I mean it's like say I got it. So you'll do like 400 or so transactions and then scam
And
somebody.
fuck someone. Yeah, it's like one out of every 400 ain't bad, is what I'll say.
Yeah.
No, but
really
it was
isn't.
1 out of every 400. So it would be 1 out of every 2,500. I do, but
Yeah,
no, I don't even have 4. I have that one. There's the one with the 350Z arms, which was really funny, and that was straight up like I'll tell anyone. I didn't scam
that
anyone.
dude that like he left him at your shop.
Yeah, I didn't scam anyone. He came here like belligerent, where we almost got in a fist fight, and I told him to go fuck himself, and there was no way.
That guy would have decked you, Tommy. Don't even fucking front like that, man.
So like there was no way I was gonna give him back to him. There was just no way. I'd rather cut him in half and throw him in the woods. You know what I mean? Like that. I literally went in the group and I was like, I'll donate.
I'm just gonna save that and like hold that close to me in case I ever need that in the future. Okay?
What's that?
You'd rather cut someone in half and chuck me in the woods.
He's talking about the control arms.
I'm just going to keep it all without context, mate. It's perfect.
Yeah. So, anyway, like it just.
I love you, Tommy.
It's just whatever. Like,
but in reality, man, like that shit does suck doing business online, and even like with this fucking 350Z guy, but even face to face, because you have to cover your ass so much because you're like, I don't know if this cocksucker is gonna say that I sold him something fucked up or that I never sent it, So, a lot of times I'll take pictures of the shit going in the box, make sure I get signature, make sure I get tracking.
Dude, I'm at the point now where I won't ship anything. That's what happened with this RX-7. So I bought Jimmy's FT, parted out. I literally said, there's enough people from Boston to Philly that are local enough that I can sell every part of this FT for top dollar. So I posted in the ad, I'm like, I will not ship any large items. I don't have time. I don't want to do it. It sucks. This dude hit me up. Like, it's not worth the effort. You don't get any more money for the inconvenience.
If anything, you're getting less money by shipping.
And you're putting yourself at a huge risk because of credit card chargebacks and all this shit. So this dude's like, I want the dash and door panels. Like, I'll pay your price. I also want this. I want this. I said, dude, I'm not shipping. He goes, please, I really need the parts. My car's down. I said, here's what I'll do. I will literally take your money. I will drive the parts to the shipper, and I will give them your phone number or a FedEx number. They will box them. They will fucking charge you, and they'll show up at your house. That's the most I'll do. He goes, fine. So I'm like, okay. And I've done that before. So I'm like, okay. So it was Friday. He was supposed to give me a FedEx number Saturday. He didn't, or like Friday. He didn't. Saturday, he's like, oh, I can't get the FedEx number. Just bring him there Monday and give him my phone number. So I was like, I'll be gone Monday and Tuesday. I'll do it Wednesday. This is the Wednesday before 4th of July. So Wednesday, I bring him, and I'm like, call this dude. It was later in the day, I'll admit. It was probably like 2:30. So Thursday, the dude hits me up. He's like, yo, I don't want the dash of the HVAC panel anymore. I'm like, dude, you paid for them a week ago, and they're at the shipper. Did they not contact you? He's like, no, they didn't, but that's cool. Just tell them tomorrow to contact me. I was like, okay. I call them Friday morning. They're closed from 4th of July till Monday. So I'm like, yo, they're closed. I'm like, wait, did Tyler leave? Hold on one second. Oh, so I'm like, yo, they're closed till Monday. He's like, well, if it's over $300, I don't want to do it. I'm like, it's definitely going to be over $300. He's like, can you pallet ship? I was like, fucking fine, dude. So Monday comes, I go and pick the parts up before we leave for Indiana. I leave. Wednesday, I get back, and I'm like, they're here. I'm going to box them. And he's like, dude, I don't want the HVAC and dash. I found one local, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, you've owned these for 2 weeks. You've made me jump through hoops. These are yours. So we got in this little like argument. Like I literally was talking shit to the dude. I was like, whatever, fuck you. And he's like, how about this? I'll give you $500 and for your time, and I'll take the door panel still, whatever. And I was like, fine, like it's fine. But it was like a super annoying situation. The moment he handed me money or PayPal me, they were his. You know,
Yeah.
You can't back out 2 weeks later. So anyway, I was gonna make a whole video about this and about like bad transactions online, and then this shit happened with the coils, and I was like, this will take its place. It just
selling
sucks,
shit's
dude.
selling shit's gay as fuck.
It is. It's not worth doing anything. It's not worth doing it.
And especially now where it's like everything has shifted away from forums so much, where at least in forums you had that little bit of like, oh, this guy has some feedback.
Right.
You know, people have done some business with them.
Now is you have people's like face and their like personal profile, hopefully, and like their friends and family and girlfriend, and you can kind of, there's a little bit more like, or a little less, they can't be as anonymous, but at the same time.
But being anonymous is actually, I don't know, I kind of like that better. Like, cause Craigslist like fucking killed itself. Craigslist fucking put the goddamn shotgun barrel in its mouth and pulled the trigger by charging $5 for car ads.
Right.
Facebook Marketplace is taking over. But Facebook Marketplace is so shitty. I can't stand using Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it sucks because it starts filling your DMs too, and that pisses me off.
Yeah.
That sucks. But anyway, so back to the Quillback thing. It was just like, dude, the way he was trying to blame the Quillbacks was like alarming. It kind of like made him seem a little, I don't know. It just made him like next level, just weird. He was already weird. That shit made him weirder. And like, he hurt his reputation because there were so many holes,
Yeah, he has to. Once it comes out, he has to backpedal.
Yo, Jansen Snow, mute yourself.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
You're muted. Motherfucker should be banned. Am I right?
No, he's good. He's good.
Oh, that's Olaf.
Yeah,
he's good.
How the fuck can Olaf even talk? Like everyone should be muted.
I don't know. But anyway, so that's a fun drama with there. And like I said, it's really just gonna hurt Roberto. It's gonna hurt Jack. It's gonna hurt HP Logic. And like people keep asking me why I'm not doing it. I'm like, dude, I'm done. Like I don't work with them. Like I'm tight with Jack. I don't work with them because of sketchy bullshit. I don't need to protect them. And Jack, publicly or privately, has never had my back in the sense where he's just like, Roberto, shut the fuck up. You're affecting our business. It just hasn't happened. So.
Yeah, and I agree with you on that. Jack should have stepped in and told him like bro, like chill out. Who cares if you fucking hate him? This is a professional fucking setting, and he's a customer. And that's that.
Adam hammering, if you're wondering what that noise was. Yeah, no, I mean, dude, as any business, in a real business, if you're like publicly like running your mouth, you'd get fired instantly.
Yeah.
You would get fired instantly. Like any of the shops around here, if Charlie from Autotechnic was online just making a fool out of himself, and someone was like, yo, this guy's kind of making Autotechnic look bad, they'd be like, dude, you gotta go.
Yeah, you're making us look like an idiot.
So.
Who's hammering?
Adam's hammering rotors.
He's hammering a fucking girl? Oh,
rotors.
Shit.
So then now my favorite comment is like, yo, sell Rudnick and RB26. And I'm like, I will never sell that dude another thing with Roberto around because I get blamed for everything that happens.
Yeah, you'll be married to that RB26 for the rest of its life.
Right. Like, 2 years down the road, like, the fucking, whatever, it's doing this. And it's like, Tommy fucked me. It's like, dude, take some accountability.
Got a flat tire. Tommy's fucking RB.
Well, I just told Rudnick he needs to learn a little bit himself instead of just relying on people so much.
Because it's easy, man. It's easy. Put yourself in Rudnick's shoes. You're a fucking young kid, and you have all these fucking cars you can fuck with, and you might not know everything, but whatever you don't know, you can fucking Pay somebody to know.
Well, that's it. But like the thing about paying people is like then like Roberto has this like weird platform where he can just spew shit and be like this GTR wizard, I think he was called, and people suck his dick and he's just saying dumb shit. And I don't know. I don't think I told Rudnick just like either put him fully on camera, everything he says, his personality, everything, or stop filming him because you can't just take the good, you know? Like he just does a lot of Adam is driving me insane. Hold on a second. You got that shot? Good job. Oh. I don't know. He's in there.
Tell him to fucking stop.
He's about to be done. He's trying to get the rotor off the rear of a car, and he's hitting it kind of soft.
How is he hitting it?
With a hammer, lightly.
Yeah, but he needs, like, where is he hitting it on the rotor?
Where the caliper isn't anymore, you know? But he's, like, spinning
He needs to alternate.
That's what I think.
Tell him to hit 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock back and forth.
He's hitting it too soft. I can hear it.
I can hear it. And it sounds gay.
Dink, dink, dink. So anyway, the drama's fun. Like, Rudnick's pissed because I'm getting views. Rudnick was, like, pissed. Like, you fucking told me to put Roberto on camera, and then you went and made this video without telling me. I'm like, yeah, that's funny, dude. I'm like, that's fucking funny that I did this. I said I wasn't gonna because I thought you were going to put Roberto on camera, and then you were going to get a second opinion that made his opinion look stupid. And when you didn't, you just did nothing for me. So then I did the second opinion part, you know? And I thought that was funny. Yeah, you guys heard the harder hits. He's getting a little frustrated.
Honestly, man, that's really gay.
What is?
Like the whole situation. It's like fucking stupid.
Yo, shout out
And
to
like,
Mark. Fuck Reddit, dude. He's right.
Nah, Reddit used to be cool. Now it's getting kind of gay, but
Nah, it's doing pretty good lately.
yeah, it's been doing okay.
What I don't like about Reddit is like whoever makes like the weekly or like the daily update is like
There's a few people that do that.
Kind of wants to kiss Adam on the mouth and hates everyone else. That's what it seems like.
Well, Tommy, you can join the daily discussion writing Discord if you would like to participate.
No, because I can't watch everyone else. I can't watch.
You act like we do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Someone should.
It's made by multiple people each day. I'm pretty sure. I don't.
It is.
Yeah.
There's a Discord that's just for the daily discussion, and it's like, you know, hey, help us out and throw something in there if you want something to be seen or you want a topic to be discussed. And I'm in there too, but it's like it's a lot of fucking work. And it's like a fucking thankless
because it's everyone already knows it, and there's already comments under each video. So to then summarize each video and then comment under that is just redundant as fuck.
I guess.
Well, take me. I would rather read something about what Rudnick did for the day than have to watch Rudnick's video. You know? I
understand that, but why couldn't you just read the comments under his video?
Because they just suck Rudnick's dick, dude.
Oh. Yeah, they are really,
that's true.
They are really into it. Well, it's weird. That whole Reddit's strange, and I'll just sum it up. They suck your dick until it's not cool to suck your dick anymore, and then they talk shit, and then they'll go back to sucking dick. The only person I haven't seen them flip on is Damien. They just have like hated him since day one.
there was
Damien Dick Riders a year ago.
We gave.
Oh, really?
We did that, and there was a week. I think last year we gave him where it was constructive criticism week for him, and all we did was give him constructive criticism. Did he take any of it? Nope.
That dude's a fucking idiot.
He is. He's stupid as fuck.
I want to confront him in person with a camera because I see him talking shit all the time, or I hear about it like little.
It's okay if you watch him, dude. It's fine if you have a guilty pleasure. I hate watch him all the time.
Yeah, me too. Honestly,
well, I can't watch him because like it's so bad. But I see on Reddit or like in my DMs comments. He'll only talk shit about me in his like comments.
Yeah, because people talk shit to him like, bro, why are you doing this gay shit? Like, work on your cars.
Right, and then
his number one excuse is always like, sorry, I don't have fucking money like Tommy, and fucking
Yeah.
you guys just dick ride Tommy.
If you guys
It's like, what does Tommy have to do with any of this shit?
Expensive cars get built. Go watch Tommy. It's like, dude, what?
Hey,
And
that
how's
sounds
that-
pretty cool.
But it's like the stupidest insult. Like, like if you want to see cars get built, watch Tommy. Like, what
Yeah,
the
like,
fuck does that even mean?
Literally says like stupid shit, and he tries to use his like girlfriend's clickbait lately. I've been seeing, and that's AIDS.
Yeah. Somebody else did
that's
that
my
a lot.
favorite.
Somebody
One
else
of
did
his
that a lot
buddies, like,
too.
wears a
He
bunch
used
of
his-
FES spec merch.
who was that guy that used his girlfriend as clickbait a lot? Like she like was in a bikini.
Adam LZ.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but you know what? Look at his level and look at Damien. Somebody's
Yeah.
doing it wrong.
Adam.
Yeah, well,
killed it.
Damien's girlfriend doesn't have her own Reddit.
Look at that picture, Tommy.
What the fuck?
But yeah,
Holy-
seriously, Adam fucking killed the game at that because not like straight up. I didn't really watch Adam a lot, and if Nicole was that thumbnail, I was probably gonna click it.
worked.
Yeah, it worked.
It works just in general. What the fuck? It works just in general, but I don't know. Like, I think I don't know. I think no one should do it. That's just my opinion.
I agree. It's a very base fucking thing to do. Like you're catering to the lowest common denominator kind of shit. Like,
Right. But if you want like a viral video and you want to like jumpstart your channel and it works, like dude, I don't give a
Drama.
fuck what anyone does. Like I truly do not give a fuck what anyone does, as long as they're not like my biggest pet peeve is like spreading false nonsense, no matter what it is. Like these knockoff wheels are actually fine, and like shit like that just drives me insane. But
oh, like that. What? It's like some company, Fitment Industries, I think it is.
Yep.
That makes those videos like, oh, the truth about this, the truth about
Yeah.
that.
It's Donut
But-
Media and Fitment Industries. That do
Yeah, but
those
it's like, but it's
Kansas
stupid
videos.
because it's not even the truth about anything. It's just like,
It's
oh,
just
look, these wheels.
advertising. Buy these wheels.
Yeah.
Website.
It's
Like,
a commercial.
That's all it is.
Because if it was the truth, to be like, these wheels fucking suck dick. Don't fucking buy them.
dude,
Yeah.
I was telling everyone today I wanted to make a meme making fun of Jimmy because he got like sponsored by Up Garage.
Yeah.
So on Instagram, he puts the first thing like, "Check out the new wheels. Thanks a lot, Kruber." And they're like blocked or whatever. And then the next Instagram story is like, "But nothing beats my Kansai wheels." And I'm just thinking like, dude, you are I wanted to
Those
literally
are-
make a meme and post it myself that was like, get sponsored by a reputable, cool company and kind of insults them minutes later with some bullshit wheels. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, like you have access to fucking top tier shit, but it's like,
Right.
oh, but look at my Payless shoes.
But
Man, thanks for these fucking Jordans, Nike. But check out these
Kansai
fucking
wheels-
Payless.
But Kansai wheels gave me 8 wheels and Kruber only gave me 4. So I'm gonna shout that. You know what I mean? Just like put a week
And-
in between, dude.
And fucking Kansai's 8 wheels weighed fucking. No, I fucked that all up. Kansai wheels are heavy. That's what I was gonna say.
They're whatever, dude. They're junk. Everything's junk.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wish.
And that's what's fucking gay about car shit now and social media and the internet
Right.
is that shit companies like that can get this little fucking plan to legitimize themselves and fucking trick people
Right. It just takes
into
money.
thinking it's good shit.
It just takes money. You know?
Yeah. You pay people to run your shit, pay people to fucking give you shout outs or whatever, say like, oh yeah, look, I'm running fucking these sick rotas, cutting edge shit. And it's like whereas like
Yeah.
fucking in 2004, everyone knew rotos were fucking shit.
Well, someone just
Now
like had a
people
good
think
point,
it's-
like the
people think
Cove
rotos
speaker.
are real. Yeah.
The Cove speaker. Okay, now like Cove speakers. Now, I don't know if there's a better speaker out there. I don't give a fuck. They pay me to shout out their speaker. I'm not saying like this is the best speaker. I won't say it. I don't fucking know, and I don't care. They pay me to shout out their speaker. If you just want to market your company, that's okay, I guess. But I don't want to see like it was back in the day. TJ Hunt got like the knockoff Rocket Bunny kit, and he was like, "Not everyone can afford the real thing, bro." Like that is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard somebody say. But like a Cove speaker that's $65, I don't see any harm in shouting that out. I don't give a
And
fuck.
the thing about the Cove speaker is I've seen like a lot of people like, hey, look, this is the same exact speaker on Amazon that has been around for fucking years, and it's like $30 or something, or
Nah,
20
they're
bucks.
like 20 on Alibaba.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, okay,
But
so does
if you're straight up about it, if you're like, look, Cove paid me to tell you guys to buy this. I'm not gonna front like it's the best shit.
well,
And it's
you
a stupid
can't say
speaker.
all that, but you can say like Cole paid me and we use their speaker because they gave me one. You know what I mean? Like I have one here.
Yeah.
Tyler uses it every day. It works. It's worked since the day I got it. He uses it every day. I do not because I don't listen to fucking music. But it
What
works.
the fuck do you listen to?
To my own thoughts. That's it.
You're crazy.
So
Jesus
like
God.
it works. It's $65. Now, would you rather go buy one for $20 off Alibaba? Maybe. But do you feel a little more comfortable that like Cove is a company that maybe you can contact, or maybe, you know what I mean? I don't know what they'll do, but I probably would pay a little bit extra for the fact that like they're not some nameless Alibaba like thing, you know. And I don't know. That's just like my theory on that. I would pay for more of a brand name, even if it's just rebranded, because if something goes wrong, maybe you have some recourse. They want to protect their image. I don't know. I don't give a fuck either. Though.
Sorry,
Man.
this fucking faggot was like coming in and out,
Oh.
and I banned him.
Anyway, so I don't care. I like the whole thing's dumb. If you're gonna, my biggest issue is like, why didn't you just like contact Rudnick like privately? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? All the shit that's been said about me is public, and then I've got to go whisper in the fucking back room so no one gets offended. But like, it's okay for
them to put you on blast for it.
For them to put me on blast. It's this weird fucking. It doesn't make any sense. Who is Don?
Ask Thomas about Don, if Don has what? Oh, Donovan. Tommy doesn't know that fucking faggot.
No, I know Damien. I don't watch his shit, but
Yeah, but he's talking about Donovan,
I've met him.
the fat dude that always wears fucking old ass Supreme shit.
I heard he's like
that
super bitchy dude. Like just
Yes.
throws sissy fits and shit.
he looks like a fucking like a little fucking bitch. And like,
there's a video of him falling.
And he just got his Evo 10 running, and it's been sitting for like 2 or 3 years, and it was just the fucking alternator the whole time.
Dude, I heard that like forever ago. That his alternator was bad.
And it sat. He let it sit.
Yo, can I tell you something about Don? All right, say what you want about H2OI, but he went down to H2O last year with a car he rented from a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Cars were running. He rented a car to bring to a car like week, you know?
Yeah, to a car meet.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's kind of fucking weird. I would just show up in whatever I can. But
it's because he's a poser. That's all it is, man.
Yeah, that's a little fucking posery. But like
and the whole weekend he acted like he was big flex with his 350Z that was totally fucking clapped, dude. He was like hard riding a hand out the window and shit, riding up and down the strip, dude.
Did you go?
Yeah. So I was driving next to him at one point.
I see a lot of people telling me to do like reaction videos. Dude, I'd love to do that. That shit's so fun. But the problem when you do that is you just open yourself up for like ridicule, which is like, I mean, this is the internet, it's whatever.
Yeah, because you got to take it. You got to be able to take it if you're gonna dish it.
It's not even about taking it. It just brings a different vibe to the community aspect of YouTube. Like my comments right now are different than they normally are because of that reaction video. There's a lot. There's things I don't even like that are. There's things that I don't even like that are like for me. Like, oh, Roberto doesn't know shit. Like, no, that's not true. And I didn't want that to be portrayed. But I do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
He's
like
just acting in bad faith right now.
Yeah, exactly. Or he's blinded by his rage, which is funny that he's that mad about me. I love it. He's making a fool of himself. But I don't want like people to be like, Roberto owns Rudnick an engine. Like, absolutely not. He does not. You know.
You kind of do, man.
What?
If you were a good friend, I mean, I would.
No. They said Roberto does, not me. Don't fucking turn this, bitch. Red 10 said, "Stop acting like you aren't as see. This is this motherfucker. I want him dead." So
yeah, Red 10, get in.
No.
I'm not salty at all. I think that my video, like, I laugh at my video. I love my video. This is one of the only videos I've made that I fucking love and watch because it's just too easy. It was too easy. You know what I mean? It's funny. I don't know. I just love it, and I'm not salty at all. I'm just mad that he's trying to make it seem like I sold Chinese coils. That's all I care about. That's literally it.
I mean, I'm not
7.
I'm not really like into any other fucking, I guess, YouTube fucking scene or anything. But like, does this much fucking drama
Yes.
revolve around other YouTube channels?
Yes. It's literally what all the biggest channels are. They make up fake drama. That's all it is.
Let me tell
Like,
you
Fuck, so
literally
many
the
communities
easiest
are
way.
filled with drama like this, man.
Let me
It's the easiest way to get views.
Let
And
me tell you
Tommy, you're
something.
seeing it right now.
No, I mean, I don't agree. There's a lot of drama I fucking push under the rug. But
Well, drama and react. Sorry, I should have said react. Like
So-
react
so-
videos are like one of the easiest and like best content to put out right now if you want views.
I mean, I think it was necessary though. I wouldn't just like people are telling me to do it to Damien. I don't think it's necessary.
No, yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. It was definitely
Yeah.
necessary here. I wouldn't
That's
just
all.
do
That's
them
all. Like
against other
I
people.
won't try to make a channel based on that. But every YouTuber has drama, and some of them are just like whatever. Like, I mean, I'm sure Adam has drama that he doesn't.
Adam's the fucking king of handling it all, though, man. Like,
He's good. He knows
he's
that it's not going to
fucking.
benefit.
Oh, like Adam is fucking elder god tier at fucking running a YouTube.
Yeah, no, he's good at it. Like, he's been dealing with it for so long that he knows. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But he also knows he's got way more power. So if Adam goes, fuck Roberto, it's gonna affect Roberto much worse than if I do it. So he's got like more power and more responsibility.
If Adam says fuck Roberto, straight up next day Roberto's moving in with fucking CHB2.
Correct. Jerking him off.
Yeah, they're gonna have to join the Rub Club.
So I mean, so that's I don't like drama. I've been staying out of it. I haven't been on Reddit. I've been like staying away from it because it doesn't really do anything. But if someone wants to start it, I'm not gonna fucking hide and like ignore it and be the bigger man. I'm not the fucking bigger man. I'm gonna talk shit straight up. You know.
Yeah, and that's cool. You know, but it's like
I've been on Reddit for weeks. Yeah, I haven't been causing or commenting on drama, dude.
That's a yikes.
Yeah, because it's fun to read, and you know you can't deny that.
So what I do, all right, I'll tell you. I'll actually let's get into my mind for Reddit because this is actually fun. I do have a process now, right? So if I know I have a good video, like I know it's good, and I see the views and like the comments and everything's good, I will go on Reddit just to see it met with opposition. And dude, it's like clockwork. If I have a banger, Reddit's like, well, this wasn't that good because of this and blah. And it's like I just want to go in there and be like, well, like the engagement doesn't lie. And then if I have a shit video, I'll go on there, like a really shit video. I'll go on there, and that's the only time where like it's like I know I'm in the wrong. You know what I mean? Like I know I have a shit video.
So you're like, okay, you're right. You know,
yeah. I'll be like, okay, like yeah, that's fine. and like it's typical comments. It's never anything like surprising or good. But what gets me is when I have a good video and they still talk shit. I'm just like it reinforces the fact that you just know they're fucking idiots. You know what I mean? Like it's just. I don't know what video was good recently. I had like one.
I can't remember the last time you had a good video, to be honest.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, today
Yeah,
I
would say today's been the best in a while.
No, it was something with the GTR. I think I solved the Atessa and like got to do pulls and got to do everything. Like I like that video. It was a good video. It was good for the channel. It was good for the GTR. And they're like, oh, it took them this long to do this, and and it's like, dude, I'm not sitting here like behind camera grinding on this car 2 weeks. I literally pushed it in the showroom and didn't touch it, but whatever.
I think the side-by-side content's pretty good. I mean, like, the whole interacting with Adam and everything.
Look at Red 10 being
so
a pussy.
good.
Dude, I didn't death threat. I said I'd like to see you dead. I didn't say I would like to kill you. So don't be a pussy. If you want to ban me, that's fine.
So what?
Come on, Tommy, give him some credit. He lives in Australia. We're all fucking sissies here.
Does he?
Wait, Red 10's Aussie?
Yeah, he's Aussie.
I never knew that.
Like hurts my opinion on Australians, like straight up. I thought this dude was like from like the Midwest or something.
No, he's from Australia.
He's from the northern regions of Australia, if I'm correct.
He says he's American.
Which, I mean, to be fair, that's basically like the Florida of Australia, so whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking Kitty sounds like fucking she's on a CB now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm currently out waiting for the bus because my license got suspended.
Classic Haggard fan.
Dude, we're all 12-year-olds. We don't have cars.
Yeah.
What do you
Fuck, I
mean,
forgot what
bro?
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Red Ted,
yeah,
say
yeah, yeah.
something.
What happened with Texas, Tommy?
So, a lot, a little, nothing. We are. I don't even know if this is a place to talk about it. We are. So here. All right. I'll tell you my dilemma, and then you tell me what
Okay.
you think. So
Okay.
I live in Connecticut. Lived here forever. My girlfriend's lived here forever. We have 2 children. Like my kid's grandmother works at the elementary school. Like the teachers that are there are my girlfriend's old teachers. Like it's like got that comfort level, which
Yeah,
is like
it's like the fucking a 50s fucking neighborhood shit going
Right.
on.
it feels like comfortable. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it feels safe. I don't feel safe anymore. But like it feels like comfortable. Things. I don't know. It just feels better.
Yeah,
But-
you got your comfort zone.
Not my comfort zone. So I want to move because I don't like the weather, and I want to move because of my current. Let's call it situation. I have this shop. It's expensive. I have a house 20 minutes away. I can't put a garage on the property. So like it was basically like if I'm gonna move, I want to move somewhere warm, and yada yada yada, and that was my thing. So then I
No
started
fucking no state tax.
no state exact like shit like that. So then I started thinking like about the real shit that's gonna bother me. Like I can't imagine dropping my 5-year-old off at like an Austin public school and being like, "See ya." I don't know why.
Yeah, your kid will come back a faggot in Austin, 100%.
I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable with shit like that. So it's like slowing. Well, it's hurting my thing. So then I started thinking like, what will cure that, or like, how will I feel better about staying here? So I started like weighing everything out. So here's my options. I can move to Texas. I will get better, support just in general and shit like that. And the weather's better, right? I mean, you live in Texas. Weather's better.
I mean, I guess so. It's a lot warmer.
It's
kind of
hot.
humid in Austin. It's hot, yeah. But the winters are very mild.
Right. Winters are cool. So my other option is I stay here. I buy a lot of land, 20 plus acres. I put my garage on it. I can fuck around in the land, drive my side by side, fuck around, and like I really just want to buy like Subarus and like rally and fields and fuck off. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'd love to do. It's so fun. And so that'd be the only way. So I have 2 options. I can move, or if I stay here, that needs to happen. I need my garage at my house. I need it as big as here, and I need to start like solving some of the logistical problems of my life.
Yeah, and then being far enough away to where fucking faggots can't bitch about a car.
Right.
Like, oh,
like
he's running a fucking chop shop there, and
Right.
there's always a car on jack stands, and
Right. So I need 20 acres, 50 acres, whatever. I'd give Rudnick a fucking acre and have him move there. I don't care. Like I want like a community of fun shit. And like Rudnick's fun. Like he's an idiot. In those scenarios, he's fun. He's not. I don't like car Rudnick.
So let me get this right. You want to make a slab city, but for garages.
What's Slab City?
Basically, a city of mobile homes.
A city of what?
mobile homes.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Like
but not mobile home.
It's a trailer park. It's called
trailer
a trailer park, kitty.
Whatever. So I hate car Rudnick. I hate him. Like when it comes to cars, I hate him. But as far as like fucking around and that type of shit, his
And like just
stupidity is
being a normal
entertaining.
dude.
Yeah, he's funny. Like you saw like the Germany stuff. That's the Rudnick I like because there's no cars involved. Right?
Yeah, because Rudnick just seems like a fucking fun guy to be around, and I think that's where a lot of his popularity comes from, and that's why he has a lot of very loyal fans, because it just seems like to fucking somebody watching like, oh, this is my friend.
Right. Dude, I just got some DM from some dude. What a weirdo. These people in here are fucking weird. So anyway,
who DM'd you?
What's his name? Let's see. His name is DOMN apostrophe PREOT.
Yeah, he's banned now.
Oh, Dom
okay.
Prio got him. Yeah.
He's
So yeah, like when he flipped his like his stupidity is entertainment. That's why like Adam and I and everyone loves hanging out with him because like you can be like, dude, like I don't know if you ever saw the clip where we made him, if he wanted to sit in the front, we made him walk across that like railing right next to that disgusting river in Amsterdam.
I honestly, man, I didn't watch it. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Well, it was funny.
Say that again.
He's talking about a river in Amsterdam.
He wanted to sit in the front, and we're like,
Yeah.
dude, walk across this railing, and we'll do. And he like almost fell in this fucking river.
Dude, if he fell, that would have been the fucking best clip you've ever
It
got.
was, dude. I still think it was the best clip, but
Oh, dude, it was so good.
and he's like, "Fuck you!" Like he was so mad that he had to prove himself because there's a lot of background to it. Amelia wanted to sit in the.
You there?
Hello, Tommy?
You there, big guy? Is he still on the thing? Let me see.
Yeah, he's still here.
Yeah, he's still on the. We can't hear you, Tommy.
Got that good old Australian internet going on, I see.
Uh-oh.
He fucking
rage
put the
quit?
same coil packs into the mic.
Oh, no. He overvolted his mic.
Okay, I guess we'll give him a second. Ask about Rudnick trash can Tiara sex. Did he have sex with Tiara in a trash can? Like, is that fucking lore?
Hey, Itachi Uchiha, you're on podcast. What's up?
Oh wait, am I actually?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how's this quality from the Fiat?
He sounds like you're in a Fiat.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Yo, am I here?
Yeah, you're back.
All right,
Okay.
thanks for talking, Corey.
Are you doing a plain cheese?
Where the fuck is my phone? Oh, there it is. What happened, Tommy? What the fuck?
Should we get Corey back?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Wait, now, who wants in?
Welcome back, Corey. Oh, sorry, you gotta go. Who wants in?
Let's see.
Get a Brit.
Get a Brit.
We already have an Australian though. It's the same thing.
No, not a Volkswagen owner.
Yeah, Moopy, we don't need to hear about the Passat. 90s Nissan here?
I don't
Yo.
think so.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. What the fuck are
Yo.
you doing, man?
Okay.
I saw him unmute and mute himself. And now he's back.
It's either the server or it's on him.
Wait, can you? Sorry, my volume's down. Can you get? How the fuck?
I can hear you. We can hear you just fine. Oh, he's
left.
he's
He's
boomering it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
There it goes. I'm on my phone now because my computer just wigged out.
All right, cool.
Anyway, so yeah, Rudnick's funny. It's fun to be around him, but I just hate him as a car guy.
So, okay, so let's talk about. Someone wants to talk about the future of YouTube and where is car content going. So, what do you think about that?
I have no idea. Where do you think it's going, Adam?
I think
Future of YouTube and car content.
I think car content is. I think we're at the fucking. We're watching the fucking setting sun of car content in YouTube.
Yeah, I think so too.
You think so?
Yeah.
Unless you come up with some sick, crazy shit. It's all up to you,
says.
dude.
Adam says it's. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Adam says it's just going to get more and more saturated and just
Yeah.
turn to shit like BMX. He said it happened.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I think Adam is gonna be fine because Adam's fucking the biggest fucking name in the game, and he'll always have fans and he'll always be able to do it. But
I mean, he could start tomorrow with knitting and he would have a viewership. Yeah, he'll just pivot. He'll start roller skating probably.
Yeah, if Adam were to start a fucking channel about being transgender, half the fucking population would become gay.
He said, "Did you tell him my plan?"
Don't do it, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the problem is There's a lot of automotive YouTubers, but they don't get it. Like, B is for Bill. He's blowing up.
Easy though.
Dude, the yacht build
Easy?
looks kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. Everything else he's built so far, I could care less.
The thing about B is for Build is I like that he tries to do it and like he straight up is like yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but let's try it, and that's cool. But it was just boring to me, and I stopped watching him a long time ago.
Right.
You good, Tommy?
Yeah, I'm gonna just change over to my phone.
Okay.
Okay, B is for Bill though. There's no substance to any of this. Like, why the fuck do you do that?
It's all
Yeah.
about the clickbait. It's all for the clickbait title. I put a V8 in my Lamborghini,
Right.
Yeah, he just does it. He does it to do it.
and he gets the big headline.
That is where he can be replaced by anyone who can do that. Now, I'm not saying I can't be replaced, but let's just say I bought my R32 in Japan. I brought it here. I built it. I'm driving it. Like, there's a storyline that you're invested in differently than I just bought this car from Copart. I'm going to fuck it up, and then I'm going to move on to a boat next.
Yeah. And then, like, you'll never even see that car.
Why people love Rudnick with the Rice in the Otter, because you had the whole story along with it from when you bought it to ultimately when he sold it or gave it away.
But the thing that I don't get is a lot of YouTubers don't realize how important the acquisition is. To me, that's the biggest thing. What do you love hearing about? I bought this car and I restored it, or like, what's the most popular thing in like restoration? Like barn finds. People love fucking barn finds. Like, oh, I went into this barn in Alabama and dragged this car out and did this, and like the story is this old guy's fucked it, and whatever. Like, that is what I think people like as entertainment. Like, that's why those Discovery channels.
I mean, everybody loves a good narrative. I think it's just human nature. It captures something in their head that makes them want to see more.
It's the thrill of the hunt,
Right?
Because I love looking for cars, and I think most car guys are the same in that you're always you're on fucking Bring a Trailer, you're on fucking Craigslist, you're on Facebook Marketplace,
Right?
Auto Trader, trying to like, oh look, this fucking cocksucker's selling this, and he's selling cheap as fuck. I'm gonna buy it.
Right. But B is for Bill just cuts all that out, and he's like, Copart gave me this, and I'm going to do this with it. And I don't think there's sustainability to it.
Yeah, and he does it for no reason.
There's no reason. There's no reason to do what he's doing. It's boring to do. He can't be having fun.
There's going to be guys that come that are kind of like underdogs and like super, super relatable. And then they'll like start doing well and they'll start to scale. And then there's going to be people like me or the people that have been doing it longer that have like this ridiculous output that those guys probably won't be able to get to. So there'll be like this gap. And
yeah, like I can't keep up with you.
I can't keep up with myself.
Right, but you know what I mean? Like I built my GTR as fast as I could. It still took 2 months and it's not built.
I fuck everyone because I have the most ridiculous
time,
like
stand,
Yeah, I do. I kill myself.
Right, but that's cool. But are you missing anything in between, do you think, or potentially?
Probably, but the thing is, I have such a limited attention span. If I don't turn over projects fast, I get bored.
Yeah.
So that my thing is always trying to keep myself interested.
Right.
Because if I have a project drag on for longer than like 2 weeks, I'm like, all right.
But the other big difference is you keep your shit. Whereas B's for Bill to get pushed into a lot, you never see it again.
That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Trevor does that a lot. He builds giveaway cars, and I feel like you do it too. Once you label a car giveaway car, it's like you're not building something for yourself, and people I feel like care less.
Well, I build my giveaway cars for myself, but I don't keep them. But like your R33, you didn't keep that around.
But do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like people want to see you. Like, I feel like they care less if you're building something that's just going to disappear.
I 100% agree.
It's a proven fact.
Yeah,
100%.
It's proven, but I do.
And even Adam built that giveaway car for his dad. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, you gave away a car to your dad. Yeah. He's working on it right now.
But
no,
go ahead.
The reason I do that is to get to fund the other builds. The giveaways sometimes do great.
I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying from an interest perspective, I agree. Like, it's way more interesting because I keep cars. I have way too many, but if I just flip them all the time, it's get repetitive.
Right. B is for Bill. Yeah. He's playing the game where hopefully he can get enough new viewers at the same time as losing viewers that he keeps his numbers or grows.
Yeah, that he keeps it up.
The only thing I ever watched him do was that FD, and I was like, fuck this dude. You know? Yeah, he has 2 million views on the yacht video. That's insane.
Yacht?
He bought a fucking yacht.
Dude, it's sick.
It's cool,
sick.
but he bought it for like cheap. It was cheap for some reason. It was like a turbo. It's like
It's
a Ferrari
missing
yacht.
almost all of its deck interior or deck seating and shit.
It's
missing
not
a lot
good
of
though. That
things.
doesn't look good. It looks like someone took some deck seating and fucking nailed it to a boat. It doesn't look like
his
boat furniture.
stuff looks
Boat
terrible.
shit is expensive though, man.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit, but like 2 million views, I think he could swing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
I mean, he just
What do you-
bought a
alright,
yacht.
Can we talk about this? What do you think he made on 2 million views?
2 million?
Yeah.
Let me like see what I would make.
This is my favorite game to play with Adam.
Well, how long was the video? 'Cause that's
It's long. It was 30
It was
minutes.
like half hour.
Good audience retention. Like people actually paid attention.
I watched almost the whole thing and I hate
I
it.
watched the whole thing too.
Yeah.
I hate him too.
I just was like, where is this going? This dude's doing a boat. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck.
And the
my
thing
life.
is, like, I don't want to hate him. He's just boring. Like, he seems like a really
Yes.
nice guy. You know,
No,
like
I don't hate him. I just hate what he does to cars. I hate what he's
Yeah.
about. I hate him to his
Yeah.
core. I don't hate him though.
All right, so my guess would be about 10 grand.
10 grand.
damn.
He did 10 grand on the 2 million views, and he put probably IKEA patio furniture on a yacht that he paid 40 grand.
So he's already a quarter into the yacht.
The trick to YouTube that no one understands, you have to spend 10 times more than the video makes.
For sure.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the trick.
That's the trick.
My shop is living proof of that.
No, I don't get how you do it. I'm still trying to figure out where to store the things.
Yeah, the coke
You
is
know,
under
Adam should really try to like use things as motor oil because that doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should. Like, water as motor
Dude,
oil. Jolly Ranchers
I
as motor
could
oil.
make so many dumb viral videos and make so much money, but I would literally want to kill myself. Like,
And
I
you
could-
lose
I
all
could-
credibility.
I could do it, and it's miserable because then you're making the content for other people, and then there's no self-interest in it, and it just feels like you're being driven by what people want to see rather than what.
Now, all right, listen. Now, what if you use that money you get from this to go towards your private track,
Yeah.
Still though,
and then go back to your old shit, or just do your
No,
track
you
videos?
still. I don't know, man.
You'll
It's
lose your viewers.
Does it just,
Yeah,
does
you
it
lose
just
it.
taint you mentally, where you just can't go back? I don't know.
Well, I think it was what we saw with Orion and Life OD. He pretty much like had you saw it on the Reddit. Pretty much everybody who religiously watched him on the Reddit just fucked on out of there after he started doing that viral
I
video.
think it's
Well,
really
So like, I don't think he'd be able to recover properly.
Everyone knows what you're doing when you put a boat engine in a city.
I think
Yeah.
it's way cooler to do the giveaways. Like, even though they're kind of like played out at this point, at least like people understand that you're making money off of it, but you're also creating like content that they probably subscribed for, and there's a good chance that they might end up winning said car. So there's a little bit more interest.
Right.
True.
Trying to basically neglect your own audience to try to get this bigger reach with a viral video.
Super fair weather reach too. Because if he uploaded a vlog, he'd get 20,000 views.
I think
Hey.
that the best way to go about it is to do like what I did with my mom's car. That was an intentional video, hoping for it to go viral, and it content subscribers like it, and it can reach a bigger audience. I think that's the way to do it.
Adam, when you
Corvette, bro.
transitioned
hold on.
from BMX to car stuff, did you
This
get a lot of
keeps
backlash
switching.
for that?
So I think I found the issue. This keeps switching to my phone, even though I closed it on my phone. Can you guys hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So yeah, I mean, just the whole viral video thing. It really isn't worth it. It's really not worth it unless it's a viral video that happened by accident from your normal content.
Or if it is in line with your normal.
That's what I mean.
You know?
Like Cletus gets viral videos. That is just his content, and so do you.
If you made a viral, I mean, I don't that often, but if you made a video that went viral and you knew that it was going to go viral, you were going over to Japan to find a 2,000 horsepower R34 GTR.
Right.
If you carefully planned it out and launched it in a way that you wanted it to go viral, filmed it in a way, but it's still in line with your content,
You're okay.
Yeah.
You will get genuine viewers.
you'll have respect from your viewers. You won't be alienating them, but you'll also reach a newer audience.
Well, okay, I'm going to talk shit about someone specifically. I'm not going to talk shit, but like when Orion did that shit, I saw Taylor Ray jump instantly on the like.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
literally.
yes. Instantly copied him.
I think those are some of the worst videos he's ever made, and Inception, I think backed it. I'm pretty sure all
I
the
think it hurt
comments
his
and
channel.
dislikes. We could go back and look, but I'm pretty sure almost all comments and dislikes on the video were just very
Hey,
telling of how bad it was.
Adam, I tried to ask a question, but it was like when everything was getting fucked up.
What's up?
But when you made the transition from from BMX to like kind of car stuff to like dominantly car, was there a lot of backlash from your original core fans, or did a lot of them stay with you?
I think I kind of saw that I was getting stuck in a rut with BMX where I would get hurt and I'd be fucked because people only gave a shit about BMX. And at the time, this was, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years ago, I started watching Roman Atwood, and I was like, damn, it's sick. This dude, like, he brings you into his life. Like, you're watching not just for the shit that he does, but for his family and all this other stuff. So I had tried to not necessarily even switch to cars, but pivot in a sense where people gave a shit about more than just me doing tricks on a bike.
They're more invested.
Yeah. And that's how I kind of became one of the first, I guess, BMX vloggers of the time, because I was kind of merging, you know, the webisode thing with what I saw Roman Atwood was doing. And
To the whole lifestyle.
Right.
Yeah, and it enabled me to start actually spending more time on my car stuff because people became more interested in it because it was a part of my life. Then I would say you'll still see comments of people that'll like check back into my channel 3 years later and be like, oh, there's no BMX videos. Let me leave a comment that I'm pissed off.
Right.
But I think there's a very natural progression with like BMX people into the automotive world where it
Yeah,
does
I
kind of
agree.
seem like-
Skaters and BMX it's usually the next step is cars.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I skated. You know, it's all. I think all like sports, like dirt bikers, even all those dudes, it's just into it. But I don't know. I think
it also helped that when I went into it, it's not like I was this like dude that knew a fuck ton about cars. I knew
Right.
nothing, which was super
you could
relatable.
watch your super old car shit and see how much you've progressed.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
relatability fucking sells on YouTube a lot. Like that has a huge fucking thing to do with like if fans are gonna like you. Damien's
That's
early
why-
shit, as much as Damien is a fucking piece of shit, his early shit was very relatable. And even me, I wanted to hate on him, but it's like I was like, hey, you know, this guy, he might, you know, catch on. He's doing these budget builds, and it's very relatable to a lot of people. But then, you know, his fucking ego just got super huge, and he basically started telling the fan base, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And that's where he fell off.
Well, that's why I unsubbed to Adam, because he got a Porsche, and that's not relatable. So I was like,
Oh,
fuck
well,
you.
that's weird, because I was gonna say I found Adam to be really relatable when I bought
No,
my
but
GTI.
but
It's the same
Adam,
thing.
you can say, oh, fucking Adam's next level all day, but we all watched Adam start somewhere.
Right.
But that was also a very like 100% my success in the BMX world was because I made videos in the very beginning and people could see my entire progression through BMX from the first time I did a 180 to like me being a professional rider. And I very consciously, when I started doing car shit, I made sure to put all the clips of me doing dumb shit, me crashing the car, me making dumb mistakes, and me fucking engines up, because I knew that was going to be more relatable and kind of carry through the timeline.
Well, and the show was growth.
I literally took the model that worked in BMX and copied it and pasted it into a bigger.
Yeah, because it's a proven model, obviously.
Yep.
This dude's always watching. Like, that's one thing I noticed about him. Like, he's always watching and like seeing.
Oh,
He'll
voyeur.
say
Adam,
what-
you heard it here. Adam LZ's a voyeur.
A what? A what?
A voyeur.
Oh my god.
Oh, like somebody watches somebody else.
Yeah, like a peeping Tom, you know?
No, he's always watching, like seeing like just attractive things. We'll call it anything that works.
I see. The funny thing is, I'm not even like, I never have the intention to do things to like better my channel. It's like, okay, I'm getting bored, and then it just so happens that my viewers are also getting bored because I have the attention span of a fucking frog.
Yeah, he's bad.
Yeah, and I guess that's a good
Hey.
canary, you
You
know?
have the attention span of
bored,
your
don't-
average YouTube viewer.
Yeah, no, 100%, and it plays into my favor that I have no patience with things, but I've also found a way and been able to like establish a support base to where I can have these ridiculous turnarounds on builds and drive multiple times per week.
And but you know what? That's what media in general has done to a lot of people. Like before, I'd see a long YouTube video and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, you know, this is gonna be a long video. Now it's like I'm like, god damn, you know, when's this fucking dumb video gonna be over?
Right.
Like I'll start a video and just skip off like, fuck this is boring, I'm not gonna watch this.
It's bad.
We all have such short attention spans now.
Well, it's instant gratification. So I think that's why people like Rudnick. It's instant gratification. You will watch him in 3 videos blow up his GTR. You'll watch it. Like, it's not good.
Get a car, build it and blow it, and then fucking repeat.
And get confused as to why it happened, and then people love that. There's engagement.
He's so fucking lovable, man.
Chris has one of the highest CPM of any YouTuber I've ever seen, and no one knows why.
That's comes per minute.
Yep, exactly.
Cummies per minute, cool.
The dude has crazy engagement. You look at his comments on videos with like 60,000 views, and they trump a lot of people's comments with 60,000 views because people just want to tell him like everything. They want to tell him how stupid he is, how cool he is. You know, they just want to like get involved in what he's doing.
He's lovable as fuck, man.
Yeah, but I don't know the sustainability of that either. If he's 30 years old and he's still doing it,
he's gonna, like, from my experience knowing people in similar positions in the BMX world, he's gonna fuck himself because he's gonna grow up or want to grow up if he's not already like that. But he's stuck because people like the dumb shit that he does, and if he grows up and becomes mature, it's gonna be hard for him to retain some of the audience that likes him for that stupidness.
But don't you think the viewership is gonna mature? Because that's what happened with Haggard. A lot of Haggard's viewers, you know, grew up and matured and were like, "Man, this shit's gay," and that's when Haggard lost a lot of their.
I hope they do, but
but they matured both physically and mentally.
Yeah, all we did was go to Tommyfyeah. What do you mean?
Yeah,
we're still here.
I would agree with you, but I think because the stuff that Rudnick already does is kind of like an older audience type thing, it's not like his audience is going to keep getting mature, you know? If he was a scooter rider and was maturing and evolving into, you know, the car world or something, I would agree with you and say, okay, yeah, that makes sense. His audience is going to get older with him. But I think a lot of us that are watching Rudnick are older people. We're not like 12-year-olds. I don't think he has 12-year-olds.
So we're kind of back to the conversation that was happening 5 minutes ago with what happened with Adam Ellsworth.
This is literally the 12-year-old hater podcast.
Is it?
He had 12-year-olds.
I think he has a diverse group of young and old because I've seen the people. I've met children that watch him. I've literally told parents, why the fuck do you let your kids watch this dude? Like, there was an 8-year-old kid that watched him at our old.
Growing himself and progressing with builds and learning more. And
I think he has, and I think his viewership sees it, but then he like backpedals, like he takes 2 steps forward and like 3 back, like often. You know what I mean? Where you're like, oh, like the Roadster. Oh, Chris killed the Roadster. Everyone's like, oh, Chris killed the Roadster. Your pizza's here. But then the GT.
Just like sign.
Yeah, you can tip him. I don't know. You can tip him on the card too. So, but then like when the Roadster thing went down, I mean, I'm not trying to suck my own dick here, but that was like my build. Like that is to the T. And when he started cutting corners, I got annoyed. But
like he does on every project.
Yeah, but I
mean, he always starts with a good foundation.
Yeah, very gung ho. I'm gonna do it right.
Really takes a right turn real fucking fast.
Hard, but the Roadster was like him like learning, and I think that's people's favorite car on his channel because he did it right. He had a little Rudnick twist to it. It's kind of a piece of shit, you know. It's like kind of a piece of shit, but it's a respectable piece of shit. But I think if he continued down that path instead of just instantly blowing up his GTR, he would be 10 times better off. You know.
Is that really what your signature looks like, Adam?
Yeah, that is.
Jesus.
No, it's not.
hey, Tommy, I got a question from the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
When are you going back to see Wizzo?
Dude,
and
me and Tyler
I'll go with you because I'm in New York. I'll go with I'll go find Wizzo with you.
You find Wizzo. Me and Ty were talking about it the other day. I want Ty to go against him in a hot dog eating challenge.
Dude,
is it a girl?
Go back and get it though.
Wizzo was perfect.
Wizzo was a great character. I felt almost bad until he started throwing the hot dogs on the ground. Then I was like, yo, fuck this guy. That dude, he just wanted the money. Rob tried to offer him like crazy money and then gave him a 20, I guess. I don't know. It was a wild scenario. That was like my favorite fucking video, but it was very uncomfortable to make.
It looked awkward. It looked really awkward to be there.
You're like borderline, like
like bum fight shit, yeah.
Yeah, but you're borderline, but like also at the same time, these bums, they'll fucking hound you. So it's like they're trying to exploit
no, they're
you.
brutal.
Because that's their whole thing. That's their whole thing.
What's that?
They want to make you uncomfortable to get money from you.
Exactly. So there's a business transaction now. He wants money. I want entertainment. Let's do this. You know. Somebody just asked if the eating challenge videos is an attempt for viral views. No, I don't think those would ever go viral. They're not even fucking good.
I honestly I see him as like, hey, let's just fuck around.
Yeah.
No, I mean like it's natural. Like we were doing shit like that before YouTube, but like like I'm constantly like I always play the like how much game, like how much to like let me smash your thumb with a hammer. Like I'll just ask shit like that all the time, and so then it turns into like how much to eat like the grossest thing at Taco Bell, how much to drink a cup of fucking Taco Bell hot sauce. It's like it's literally natural, but like I didn't like when Jeff and Ty did like the fucking cheese fries or anything. Like I didn't like that. I like the chip challenge. I think that's
Yeah.
like, I
The
think
cinnamon
stuff like
twist.
that. Yeah, the cinnamon twist was funny as fuck because
That was brutal.
dude, that was like a 50-pound bag of cinnamon twists.
What's membership option on YouTube?
Huh?
What do you think of membership? I don't know what that is. What is it?
I think it's stupid.
What?
The membership option on
Membership's
YouTube?
like built-in Patreon, basically.
It's built in Patreon. The problem is I have a ton of people, and like
You
I
have to
straight
convert
up, like,
back over.
well, I should have tell them like I can't cater to this. Also, I don't have the time and I forget about it. So just join the Patreon and like they don't do it or whatever. Careful, that's
Is this your Patreon or is this something else?
This is a Reddit Discord.
Got it.
This is Reddit.
This is Reddit.
This
Yeah.
is
We
Reddit.
got
Adam,
you.
why-
Adam, we
why-
got you.
Why did Adam deny us?
Guys,
Everyone was so
listen.
upset.
Listen, if I talk about Reddit in a video, then you guys are gonna get a bunch of my fans, and
Yeah.
it's gonna ruin Reddit. I'm not.
Oh, he knows.
He knows.
He knows.
True.
Thank you. I mean,
It's cool.
so you had our best interest in mind the whole time.
always.
What a sweetheart.
Wow.
Yep. Sure.
So do you have a Reddit account, like a secret one that you post on, or do you just like lurk it?
I don't think I ever made one, to be honest.
Oh, so you just lurk it?
I thought about it because I really wanted to do an AMA, but I feel like once I like open that door.
Yeah,
I kinda fucked
that
myself.
opens it up to everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I never went public.
No, if you want to do an AMA, just do it on the fucking Fresh World podcast with us, and then
True.
it'll be intimate like this,
I really do like. I find one thing that I struggle with, like as the channel gets bigger and like I'm so involved with everything that I do, I don't want to lose that personal connection and a lot of the stuff that I had when I was a smaller channel and had more time. But I also like, I don't know necessarily how to go about it. Like I don't know if I should have a Patreon. Like I really like fucking around on Twitter. I think Twitter's one of my favorite climates because I don't care about it. So I feel like, but there's still so much. That
You would love Patreon.
There's so much that I could be doing. See, I don't like the idea of Patreon though, because to me, like I understand there's value of it, but to me it looks like another money grab.
Right.
And I don't like people to think that I'm doing shit for money because I want a way to establish connection. But if it doesn't cost money, it's hard to keep it more personal. You know?
Right. So my reason for Patreon is it's a circle jerk, and I like that. No, it's like it's literally your most hardcore fans that are most invested in you. They deserve my time, and granted, they have to pay. It's almost like a filter. Like that paywall is a filter. So
a lot of people don't get that though. Like your Patreons get that, but for me, I don't want to make a large portion of my audience feel alienated. You know.
Right.
Tommy likes Patreon because it's like being able to scam people without even putting any of the effort in.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like a free scam.
Says the guy who I've been a patron for.
Okay, I take it back.
What do you guys think I should do?
Think you should do it?
No,
No,
100%
I don't think
no.
so.
100% no.
I think you're right, Adam.
Lay it in the chat, guys. Lay it in the chat. Do you think Adam LZ should have a Patreon? Hard no.
Yeah, Adam, you're
for a better connection with audience. Like I like doing the live streams on YouTube here and there, but
I mean,
that, like it's so overwhelming because of the fucking live chat shit.
I think
crazy.
Most people, I mean, your Twitter is still pretty like relatively small. Like when people comment on your Twitter, like it's usually not that many people, so like it's still pretty intimate there. But not many people go on there.
Yeah, I would say Twitter.
Right here.
Yeah, like this is cool. I love.
By all means, I don't like. I'm not a person that's like self-righteous, where like I don't think people deserve my time. But at the same time, like I get overwhelmed, and if I can't make everyone happy, I just rather not do it at all, which is fucked. But I don't.
It's
like
very hard when you're.
Yeah, you can't. It's hard to have a connection with every fan, but at the same time be able to market it to the masses. You know. So
I mean, well, Tommy, like one of the best ways Tommy ever like got good with his community was the live streams, but based on your size, like it was pretty easy to read chat as it goes by. Whereas like someone like Adam, there's just gonna be a wall of text that you can't read because it's scrolling so fast.
Yeah.
So therefore, you would
and
go
that's
through
what's cool.
donations, and then again, it's another way where the people who pay money are the ones who are getting the attention,
Well,
whereas all the
that's what I was
plebes
just
don't.
gonna say. If you're already doing super chat and live streams, it's an easier way and probably cheaper to do a Patreon. And like, okay, let's just say you got 100 questions last time. You got anywhere from $2 to $100 for questions, right? That's money. Like the guy who paid 100 could have signed up for Patreon for fucking 5 years.
So here's two like kind of completely random thoughts that are kind
Uh-huh.
of like, one, Patreon, like, and a lot of other like stuff that I could be doing. I'm so limited on time that it's always like, well, I don't want to do that until I can put 110% effort in, so I never start it. Where like I should really just do a half-assed Patreon and it'd be better than nothing. Another conflicting thing, there's so many things I would love to talk about and things kind of like you do, Tommy, that would create a much better relationship with my audience. But there's every time I say the wrong thing, it creates so much fucking drama. Like you can get away with a lot. I can't. I say one little thing that's off, I've got 1,000 people breathing down my neck.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Because
It's-
Adam,
it's
you're a
like-
lot.
it's like-
Adam's a lot more in the public eye. But I'm
Well-
telling you, man, if you do a Patreon, it will be viewed as a money grab. 100%.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea,
100.
and
But
I
here's
don't
what
do
I
it.
found, and I'm just gonna tell you from my experience: the people that will talk shit aren't your. And I don't know how to say this. They're not your loyal supporters. They're not the people. They're the people that would talk shit about your anything, any part of your personal life. Those are the same people that are talking shit. There's a money grab, dude. Make it fucking $1. Who
Here's the
cares?
thing, like I've very much so over the past 10 years that I've been doing YouTube, like it's always been really important to me to, and I know it's you can't please everyone, but to stay on everyone's good side. Like I'm very, very careful about how I go about things, how
Right.
I say things, how I treat the audience, because I get one person that's upset with me at an event and it ruins my week.
Right.
Like even if I've done nothing wrong, I have to be so careful. It's so challenging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't. I agree with Tommy when he says, people are going to be mad. Yeah, you can't please everyone. There's always going to be somebody that's mad. But I think the people mad versus the money brought in from a Patreon, I don't think it'd be worth it. Unless, sell your fucking bathwater. That would fucking, that would be it. That
There
would
you
be
go.
it.
Sell the peanut butter, dude.
So, but all jokes aside, especially this year, which isn't even really intentional, it kind of came about as a joke, but like, I've been buying a lot of shit this year, and it is much more in the public eye now that like I have money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the year of the flex.
Yep.
What are you going to do?
I understand, but like it's not like I'm being intentional or being like showboaty about it. But at the same time, there's a lot of people that like aren't longtime viewers that see all the shit that I'm getting, so they're probably looking more out for me to do something like the Patreon or view it as a money grab. And unless I have a legitimate reason, like when I did that giveaway, the R33 giveaway, I was basically gonna have to forfeit the Porsche because of divorce shit, and that was kind of, and that's like I would appreciate it if you guys don't go like post that shit all over. Like that giveaway was so I didn't have to bail on my dream car because I got fucked from a really shitty situation.
Yeah.
If I don't
Yeah.
have like legitimate reason, and like I was able to kind of convey it to where people kind of got a general idea about it.
And there was speculation along those lines, like oh, he's doing it, he's doing it for this, he's doing it for that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's all speculation. People
I
can
call
just
that a good
make
cause,
guesses.
though. Like when we did the giveaway for the black BMW and we're all supposed to go to Japan,
Yeah.
that's a good cause. And now I've now paid double than what it would have cost if we all go to Japan, but I got shit for it because now I'm paying for Rudnick to go to the UK. I paid for Grant. I paid for Rudnick to go to Germany. Like I paid double what it would have cost to go to Japan. But regardless, when you have a good cause for these giveaways,
Yeah.
it makes them so much more interesting.
So this is Reddit.
This is Reddit.
So I think that you guys then have a good understanding of like I am very, very I don't want to say sneaky, but the way that I word things, like you can usually I purposely make things so you can
There's
pick up
hints.
and read between the lines to
Oh,
see
yeah.
what's going on without me having to blatantly say it to either cover my ass or to try to get a general understanding without having to blatantly go out and say something that's going to get me in trouble.
Sometimes it comes off super savage to the people that do know exactly what the fuck you're talking
Yep.
about. Like when
The
I hear
12-year-olds
about
know.
No,
The
I'm
12-year-olds
very,
know.
very intentional.
Dude, they put onions on that? You like that?
Yeah.
Nah, you're pissed.
Onions are gross.
They put red onions on his barbecue chicken pizza. They fucked up.
Oh, a long time ago, Adam, I I mean, it was a fucking shot in the dark. I messaged you on Instagram like, hey, dude, fucking, we do this gay little podcast. Fucking, I'd like to have you on. And of course, I mean, you get. I'm sure you get like fucking 80 million fucking DMs or whatever. But I'm fucking glad that I messaged Tommy when I did, and it's kind of happening. So I mean, thanks a lot, both of you. This is awesome.
Who's the leader of Reddit? Is the leader of Reddit?
Yeah, who is the leader of?
Technically, it's me.
Okay, because there's been a few times in the past where like I think I managed to get word through to you through Jimmy or something.
Yeah.
Oh, is the girl back to my Coke?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, but like no, there's definitely been like things in the past where I appreciate them being taken down that have caused issues on like the female front, because I will tell you they watch the Reddit. Like you guys are seen by a lot of people in my life. Oh, what the fuck? I wanted the glass.
Yeah,
Interesting.
we're actually the invisible hand. We're the invisible hand that controls.
We actually
Hager
are
Garage.
the masterminds between Hager Garage.
Yeah, or like the whole Tinder thing in Germany, like the Tinder on my iPhone.
Oh yes, I remember that.
Yeah, like
So that was on purpose.
Well, no, it wasn't on purpose at first. I got caught, but then I made it look like it was on purpose.
That's where you're good. That's where you're good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I do shit like that.
I'm like, this dude. When you said that, I was like, oh, this motherfucker's good.
I've been dealing with internet drama for 10 years. I know how to handle it.
Right.
Yeah, Adam plays like fucking 4D chess on that shit.
Dude,
Yeah,
you know what?
so,
You know what blows
Adam,
my
when's
mind?
the next check coming? I'm kind of late on rent this month. Kind of need a.
When's the
The
next what?
kickback.
When's my next check coming in? I'm kind of late on rent this month. We gotta keep
yo,
we gotta keep you clean.
So the one thing that I noticed about Adam, like I'll hang out with him and shit. He's on his phone, he's doing whatever. Then like I won't. Yeah, no one else wants that. I won't hang out with him for like a week, and I'll see him like on Twitter posting every 2 minutes, texting me, uploading on YouTube, on Instagram, replying to my DMs on Instagram when he posts a story. Like this dude is fucking. He must have a team doing all this because this dude is fucking on everything.
And I think that's one of the nuttiest things
You'd be
about
surprised
Adam.
what people on social media are capable of nowadays. It blows my fucking mind when I think about it.
Think about it at the same time. Like I don't really post that much to Instagram. Like I'm
No.
I kind of like suck at social media. Like
You slay. Dude, I'll forget I even have.
Think about how much more I can.
Yeah, but Tommy, you're a boomer, so you don't really understand.
Yeah.
I could be uploading multiple times per week. I upload barely once a week on Instagram.
Oh yeah, hey, let's get a reaction. Let's get a live reaction of this video real quick.
Oh yeah.
Tommy,
What?
have you seen this?
What?
This video that just got posted? Guys, stop typing.
Here, I'll just repost it.
I see it. Society of the Prevention of Group. What is this? Haggard exposed?
Yeah, it's a short video. It's funny. I just want to get a reaction.
Okay, we're watching it. Hold on. Ew, who's that? The red one? Cams? I don't know. Somebody cut the quarters? Who made this?
THX.
Yeah.
Seeing them use a foam cannon on that? Oh. Who are these people? Are these Haggard people?
Just any random YouTuber that has an SSC.
Yeah, some are Haggard and some are just like people.
I think all the beginning
Adam's in
ones
there.
were.
But I think Adam was in there like as a good.
Yeah, he's at the end of the video.
I fixed my cars.
THX is a little bit of a rider.
Yeah,
there.
we'll wait till the end.
Oh, this is the best when Orion hit Cam or whatever. That was my favorite thing that ever happened. Just watch this just dick insertion right here. Boom.
That moment is the moment that killed Haggard Garage for good.
Yeah.
Oh,
That started the downfall.
That crash was it.
Yeah, that literally did. This is too long.
When this is over, I have a question for
Oh, here you go. Here's you.
Wow.
Okay, you can ask him your question.
So, this is one thing that like, it's gonna be kind of hard to phrase this, but I'm curious. Like, so do any of you guys drift? Or are you guys like more like just like fans of drifting? Like
No, me personally, I think like I hate drifting.
You're
I
the
think it's like-
only way to make drifting watchable.
Yeah, but I think I'm in the minority of a lot of Reddit in general. Is that I hate drifting. I think it just destroys cars. And Adam, come on, you can't deny that you've seen it happen to
Oh, no,
to both your
absolutely.
S13s. And that's
So-
but the thing is, it's just like you said, you fixed your cars, but not everybody fixes their cars, and it's killing fucking S13s.
One thing that I'm always kind of like a little concerned about, and that's why I kind of tried to push the 350 stuff more, is I feel like drifting has a like a lower budget audience, and a lot of
Yes.
people get
Yeah.
into drifting and don't understand how much money it costs to keep these cars up and keep them running. Like my 240 probably has well over 60 grand into it. People buy a 240 and they think that like they're gonna have a reliable drift machine for under 10,000. They're out of their mind. They're gonna be spending $1,000 on parts every week. But
Yeah,
you can get away with it. I mean, that's where the.
but you
350
have to have the cash backing to get away with it. I have an S13 Sylvia, and I fucking treat it as fucking good as I can, and even that, it's like I'm worried if something will happen to it.
A lot of times the cars that like people will get into drifting and then they'll buy like a shell or something and they'll just sit because they get in over their heads. I mean, I'm kind of even at a weird spot where like I don't even think I'm going to run any of those big media events anymore. Each one of those events, like Grid Life or Hyperfest or those, cost me over $10,000 to operate.
Jesus
To
Christ!
have the rig there, like parts on the car, hotels, flights, and stuff, and they don't give me like really anything. And
That's
it's
wild.
It's not worth it. Then
That is one thing I've heard about the drift scene lately is that they charge all this for events and they provide literally nothing along with it except for the ticket, and that's
so
it.
they don't. It's not necessarily that they charge me so much. It's just the cost to operate a car.
Yeah,
like the
all
S15.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, but you would think an event like a media event that would invite you down, or I guess maybe they don't invite you down, but if they invited you down, you would think they would have some sort of accommodations for you, like to help you out.
He's not TJ Hunt.
No, don't get me wrong. Like there are some events that will like cover hotel fees or they'll cover something, but usually like I'm still
Yeah.
like at least over $5,000 out of my pocket to go to an event and basically like, and I'm not talking shit about like fans or anything, but I'll stand outside every second I'm running my car taking pictures with people, and it's cool like getting to meet people and stuff, but it's
And you're
kinda takes the fun
nonstop,
out of
so
it.
you're fucking going from sun up to sundown. You're doing something.
Yeah, and it's like I'm losing money. I'm getting to drive a little bit at this hectic event without a lot of seat time, and then standing outside taking photos all day.
Yeah.
What about a Pro 2 event? How much does a Pro 2 event cost you?
Fuck, probably the same. I mean, probably more. And I get nothing out of FD.
Well, they're like 2-3 days.
God, but by the end of the year, I'll have. I mean, that S15 is a $250,000 car. Like,
God
that-
bless.
Woo!
Yeah, it's absurd. And I don't say stuff like that in videos because I don't want to like.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. You can't flex that
Well,
hard.
The
No,
thing
but
with
it's
you,
not even that. It's not like I'm.
Congratulations,
doing it
it's on
budget.
video now.
If you want to do shit right, like that's just what it costs. Like Injuku sponsored all the labor on that car, which helped a lot, but that car still has $150,000 worth of parts in it. And then backups of everything. It's just absurd to do for no driving. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
don't
you
really drive well.
pretty much single-handedly scared Orion out of Pro 2. So that's just nuts by itself.
Can I expose Adam for a second?
yeah.
He likes Orion.
Oh,
Whoa.
No,
Ew.
Whoa, this is hot news.
ew.
Clip it
I
and
wouldn't
ship
say
it,
that,
boys.
No, he's not like he like when I first was like, "What do you think of Orion?" He's like, "Oh, he's fine. I
I
don't have any problem."
never had a problem with him. Like I always respected his hustle. Like I was a big fan of like OG Haggard.
Oh, didn't he big dick you?
No, he didn't big dick me. He just like I would kind of go out of my way to try to like hang out with him or, like,
When
laugh
you
and stuff.
fix the potholes, at the fucking compound.
I mean, when he lived in Florida, I was kind of bummed out because it would have been cool to do stuff together. Like I still respected him a lot, and I get it. Like maybe he didn't like what I was doing or stuff, but
Is that what it is?
still, I mean, I don't know. I don't have a problem with him, but like I was just kind of bummed because I wanted to do more with him. I wanted to help.
But what about when a dude went to your house that looked like Orion and you were like, oh, it was you. I thought it was somebody else that I didn't want to see.
What's that from?
I don't think if I said that, it wasn't like an Orion disc because I would.
Oh, okay.
I don't have enough. Like it would have to be either legitimate beef or be like a friend for me to say some shit like that.
Because it was like your friend came over, and your friend was like a little like kind of tan complexion and kind of Asian. So people in the Reddit were like, "Oh, he was talking about Orion. He didn't want Orion to be over."
No, he doesn't. He literally doesn't have beef with Orion. That's what I was trying to say.
I don't know who that could have been.
Yeah, okay, I don't know then.
Yeah, but no, I definitely wouldn't have said that as like an Orion diss. I've definitely like said like joking like Haggard disses, but never anything I feel like directly targeted at Orion.
Well, now you can because that dude lost it. So
Yeah, I guess now it's confirmed. Adam is a Haggard dick rider.
exactly.
There it is. We knew it.
12-year-old Haggard dick rider.
12-year-old, yeah.
My mint shirt.
He sleeps in his mint shirt. I went to Germany with him. He had like 6 fucking Haggard shirts in his fucking suitcase.
And the
He
mint
bought
fucking
them, too. He
fidget,
didn't even
the
get
mint
them for
fidget
free.
spinner.
No. They
I'm
well,
kidding.
Strange Planet sent them to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fucking strange plan.
Damn.
They're coming soon. We're gonna do the AMA in a couple minutes if you guys want to wait.
Oh yeah, you got them on the way.
I have people like trying to give me shit. I'm like, dude, I told Strange Plan to do an AMA. They said they would do it, and then I never followed through. But people are acting like I was like lying or something. They were fully down to do it.
It would have been cool, but like, yeah, it's like it's way past, like.
Yeah, it's latered as fuck, and they literally, when I tell you they have nothing to offer you that you would be looking for in that, they don't even fucking watch YouTube. They have no idea what's going on. Like, I shit you not. Those dudes are like, somebody just fucking, left a review on our Google because of something Orion did in his video. And I'm like, dude, did you watch the video? He's like, no. I'm like, they just they have no idea what's going on.
But they don't even fucking work with Orion anymore. It's like,
no.
That shit is
he
like.
Fucked him. I'll just tell you that, drama. He fucked them. Yeah. He did that giveaway with the truck, and like, then he bought. So they were like, okay, like we'll front you from this giveaway because he made like good money. I forget what the number was. We'll front you. And Strangeman told me the number. We'll front you a truck and trailer, and then
then we keep the giveaway.
What
was it that?
I don't. Whatever the last giveaway was, they're like, we'll front you a truck and trailer, and then the next giveaway you'll have to pay us back for it because like. I don't know. I guess they had money or something.
Oh my god!
So when he took the truck and trailer, then he like started doing weird shit, and they were like, "Yo, what are you doing?" And then he just started ghosting them and being really weird. And then they were just like, "You know what?" And so this is where it gets juicy. They're like, "Sign over, or like release yourself from Haggard or something, and we'll call this your fucking." What's it called?
Severance.
Yeah, severance. We'll call the truck and trailer your severance. So then they owned Haggard Racing or one of those things.
Haggard Racing
Co. They were
Co.
trying to get Chris and I to do the Haggard like subscription boxes.
Oh
and
my god!
I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So
man,
because they still have all the customers. People just haven't unsubscribed to those boxes. So
no way.
So I don't know if they're still making merch or what. But they tried to offer it to me and Chris, and I think they gave it to Chris.
If we're on a merch topic, can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Like, assuming that you guys are viewers or like occasional watchers.
Yeah.
Should I be pushing my merch more?
Yes.
Because like I lose money. Like I have like.
Yes, absolutely yes.
I have a bunch of employees at like down in Florida doing merch stuff, and like they kind of just twiddle their thumbs all day.
Chill. Just have them do something for me.
I hate like driving merch down people's throats, but at the same time, like it stresses me out.
You're not though at all. So
you're not at all
doing it. Do you run a print on demand setup, or do you just do everything in bulk and sell it off?
No, so like what we'll usually do, we'll do like an order of like 100 shirts or something, and then if they sell well, like we can usually get another batch turned around pretty fast. But like we outsource printing, so we don't really print to order. It's more or less just kind of like, I guess you could say batch to order. If a shirt sells really well, we might like overstate our stock, knowing that we can just like get more within a week.
Yeah, you can just make it.
Yeah, but usually
I think
I have a lot of inventory.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm just thinking,
you need
like,
to push it
with
more.
your current predicament, you'd probably either A, want to push it more, or if you don't get much luck out of that, you're going to want to switch to print on demand.
Yeah.
And honestly, Adam, your clothes, your shirts and everything is probably the best in the YouTube game.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's because a lot of shit is like, oh my god, like cringy fucking shirts.
Yeah, like putting a Rego on a hoodie or some shit.
Yes, that says F yeah spec or some shit.
Yo, Yo, fucking Neckier definitely owns a Rega hoodie, dude.
I have one.
I have
But I
every
didn't-
single one.
It is sick. That's a sick hoodie.
It's a cool hoodie. It is pretty cool.
The yeah, I think I've worn that one the most. I think.
But yeah, your stuff, Adam, is really cool.
Yeah, and you definitely don't push your shit anywhere near as close to like even Tommy. Like in my opinion, when I watch your videos, like I feel like Tommy throws merch down our throats more than you ever do.
The only time I do is drink.
Hey,
I don't even
side
do
note, Nick,
Yeah, I
do
know,
you
but
still
still,
have that
that's a
like
lot.
Rega hoodie?
Compared
Yeah, I
to
still
Adam.
have it.
So
Cool.
did any of you guys enter my giveaway?
Yeah.
So do you think that giveaways fuck regular merch sales?
They do.
Do they?
I think they do.
But why that doesn't make sense to me.
So-
What do you mean?
okay,
What do you
so
mean by
let's say you have-
fuck? What do you mean by
let's-
fuck? I'm curious.
Yeah, what do you mean by
Like,
that?
He's saying
Let's
lower
say-
is regular merch sales.
Like let's say I used to have a stable 10 orders a day, and which is I don't that's not like an
Made
actual
up
number. And then after I do giveaways, I have this massive spike, but then I lose out on the regular stability sale.
Well,
Oh, like you're talking about long run. Yeah, I
It's-
think it might hurt you in the long run, but
I don't
I
know.
think it'll stabilize. You
'Cause
can't
in
do
my-
it. Haggard did way too many giveaways.
Yeah, they did too many giveaways and they did too much merch that they jammed into.
So I mean, I'm comfortable telling you guys this. I understand that it'll probably get posted, and like it's still kind of loose. So I don't know if it'll for sure happen. But in case you're curious-
We'll never get the amount of views that
Yeah,
you will
yeah.
on any
we
video.
have 80 viewers on Twitch right now.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you guys aren't going to go like posting all on my YouTube, like, oh my god, Adam's doing this. So later this year, I'm doing a giveaway with the shop next door to me down in Florida, and we're going to do like a new M3 or a new M4,
Oh,
like full bolt on, like 600, 700
that
wheel.
is sick.
And it's going to suck because I'm going to want to keep the car because I've always wanted one. But I think it'll do well. And then after that, I'm going to
You can buy
Australia,
one.
and I'm doing some events down there. And there's a replica of my cream car being built right now with basically all the same shit, same turbo, same body kit and everything. And then I'm going to do an Australia only giveaway later this year.
Yo, Kitty, you can get it.
Are they going to let you go back to Australia?
Yeah, so I was like never banned. That was
Yeah.
just a bunch of bullshit.
Propaganda.
Yeah, and like it's funny,
Adam.
people thought I was banned because I emailed myself and then posted a screenshot on Twitter.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck.
That was
shit
so
was
good.
hilarious.
No, I think the merch thing, like giveaways, don't hurt merch. I think it merches people out though. Well, so it does hurt merch, but I think like people are like, oh fuck, I want to win this, so they blow their load and spend whatever they can, and then
Well,
they
yeah.
win and they
But
get
yeah, but
bummed, and
in
then
the long
they
run, it'll
come the most, they
stabilize.
don't. Yeah,
It's probably people who were going to buy it at some point, but they didn't have big enough reason. Like there wasn't a sale. Or there
Yeah,
wasn't
now they have the
anything.
excuse.
So like,
so that's why I only do merch during giveaways is because
Yeah.
I'm like fuck it, it's not worth it to like try to like do all this and like come up with designs and like do all this shit and then the door just closed. And then
it would help you more than anything. I think. I don't
What?
think there's any way it would hurt your sales overall, just to do a giveaway.
Hey, Adam, if I were to, how much would it cost me if we were to do small batch Adam LZ Fresh Oil Podcast small batch merch for like basically just for like the 10 or 20 people on Reddit that would buy it?
Yeah.
So sorry, what is going to be on the shirts? Like, what is it?
It would be like the Fresh Oil Podcast, which is like the Reddit, like, you know, this podcast kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And like fucking LZ fucking manufacturing or whatever.
So you're saying you want to pay Adam to produce merch for you?
Yeah.
As a collab.
As a collab. Like
And are you going to limit it?
It's not something that's going to be
Limited
like,
run for Reddit boys
like
only.
It's kind of like a pre-order thing, so it's not like going to be like advertised anywhere. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like 100 shirts max.
It probably costs you $10 to $12 a shirt in cost, right?
I would
Yeah,
pay
so-
full price.
Yeah, I mean, I could just do
Absolutely.
it. I could probably just do it for the like normal price of a shirt. I mean,
Oh,
especially,
yeah.
especially if you guys have like the art already.
Yeah, we do have some art, and I don't mind. I completely don't mind like fronting the money, like wholesale cost, what it would cost.
Yeah, just have like Tommy connect with me. Hey, I'm curious, since this is something that I can't like ask my audience for obvious reasons. How do you guys think I go about like external brand deals? So like the stuff I do with like let's say Ring or Movement or like that type of stuff. Do you have any like comments or criticism?
Fuck movement.
Yeah, I wouldn't do movement.
Fuck
Honestly,
movement.
honest to
No,
God.
but like, how
if-
does he
if-
handle it?
Yeah.
Oh, how do you?
I don't know.
Well,
Like,
what do you mean? How do you handle it?
care? Do you care when you see in his video like, oh,
Yeah,
Charles, move
movement is the
sunglasses?
only thing I care about.
Oh.
Yeah, but honestly, Adam handles it pretty well. He's
Yeah.
like kind of low key about it, not like fucking Fat Mara, who's like all in your face about the watches or whatever.
Oh, fair.
I like to think that there's a general understanding that those
We have to do it.
Well,
Yeah, you have to do it.
those
Yeah,
videos. Like I think people understand that there's substantial revenue earners that are paying for content. So like I would just think from a viewer, either you watch it or like you're kind of like cringe about it. But you're like, all right, it's kind of like what I got to deal with.
I think it's the status quo. I think everyone does it, so it's kind of just like, okay, here we go. Let's just get this.
I try to like not do that. I have tons of brands that constantly want to do stuff, and I'm very careful about the ones that I do that are at least are easier to integrate in.
I'll tell you one everyone's gonna be stoked on.
What?
That one we just did with the fruit.
You think?
That's just funny as fuck.
Yeah, I mean it's a random one, but
Yeah.
like these like I'm not going to say any numbers because I don't want them repeated, but like these brand deals probably make more than like 2 weeks worth of videos.
Yeah.
So they're
Oh,
very,
yeah.
very substantial, and they make a huge difference from like a financial perspective.
you handle it. You handle them really well.
I also try to sign contracts with these companies and get on retainer, so it's a regular thing. So it's not like I'm shouting out the brand every month. That's why you'll see about once every month I'll be talking about the same brand.
Yeah, and that really is a lot better way of handling it than just saying fucking all these random companies 7 times a week.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
I got a
good.
question. What do you think of YouTubers' businesses outside of YouTube?
What do you mean?
Merch.
No, like business. Like, what if
Low, like lawn
what
mowing
if
businesses.
TJ Hunt started like a vinyl wrap company?
Huh?
I know you understand. What if TJ Hunt started like a business outside of YouTube?
Oh.
Vinyl wrap company.
Oh, so like think about like celebrity chefs or some shit that have their own
Yeah.
like chain restaurant or something like that. I think
Similar,
it's pretty,
yeah. So like,
it's
you
pretty
think, like-
cringe if you have your name on it, I think. But if it's like your own passion project and you like
Yeah, I
brand
agree.
it the way you want it and not be like, oh, Adam LZ's big shop of fun. It's
Right,
actually like what Adam would want to name it.
Right.
I think it's a lot better.
Do you think that that'd be cool
I think-
as far as a content thing where you're like, okay, TJ Hunt's like, okay, well today I'm wrapping this. You know what I mean? Like I'm just using it as an example. Do you think that's
Just-
cool? And do you think that marketing yourself is way cooler than these other companies?
Yes, Tommy. I think you should open a Skyline restoration shop.
No, I don't want to do that.
No, but kind of going off what you said though, like an interesting point to bring up. I firmly believe so. Like Alberto's always like been super about like, oh well, on my YouTube channel I can work on other people's cars and it'll give me content and stuff. But I firmly believe that from a viewer perspective,
There's no
much more
intimacy
interest
there.
in someone's personal car than
Yeah,
just
you don't care about
seeing
this.
these random cars come through the
Yeah.
shop every week because there's no attachment or connection really to these builds.
That's why like people that don't know think Jack would have the best channel in the world because like, oh, he's always got these R35,
No.
these R32s, and I'm like, no one gives a fuck about those cars. You know what I mean? Like,
and at the same time, if it's a customer car, filming it is gonna fucking quadruple the time you're working on it.
Yeah, but a lot of times these customers though, like they would like that, you know? Like,
yeah, they're like, oh, I'm on NMLZ's fit vlog.
yeah, and I'm not saying it from my perspective.
Right.
That's something I've never had an interest in doing. But
Right.
like oftentimes, like the lower tier YouTubers, it's constantly an idea that they pitch to me, like, oh, yo, what if I did this? And like that's my understanding of how I would think
Is what?
that it would just be less interesting.
Yeah,
because
it's less personal.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
what if you're like watching the business side? Like that's what I'm asking. Like the business side of it, is that cool to watch?
So like yeah, like building a brand. Like there's YouTubers that have built brands on YouTube, and I think it is interesting. But you will ultimately screw yourself because if it's a successful brand, there's
You're
no
wasting
way
your time.
you will be able to
Right.
successfully manage that while doing YouTube unless you have someone else doing it behind the scenes.
Well, that's what you did, Adam. You built a brand and then I'll put the work to other people.
Pretty much, and
Like,
that's
that's
kind of
That's what you're
what I
supposed to do.
with everything. I try to learn how to do it myself, and then have someone else do it that can either do it better than me, or so I can then do other stuff. And I think a lot of people
Mhm.
do that. But I mean, it's the
Yeah.
same thing with working on cars. I could do a lot of the stuff that I pay other people to do. I just don't have the time.
And it's also scary.
It's just for me. So like, I could have done that Evo engine. Like, it would have taken me probably 2 weeks, and then what? Then I finished putting it back together. I go to drive the car, and it breaks because I did something stupid. I would just done right.
Well, you can always find someone to blame it on that gave you some insequential part to it, you know.
So
Yeah.
there's
Chinese Colpex.
Yeah.
another cool
Right.
behind the scenes things. There have been multiple issues with my cars in the past. I'm not going to say which car in particular, where there have been like very specific people and or shops to blame that have caused like detrimental failures and issues with cars. I will never call them out because all it does is look bad on me and the shop. And
Yeah, it makes you look petty, and then it starts a war that really doesn't need to be fucking fought.
I have the power to ruin someone's career. I don't want to do that. Like, you're talking about people's livelihood. They might have kids, they might have families. Just because someone made a mistake, like, it happened. You know? Like, I feel like a lot of these people that are new to YouTube don't understand the responsibility they have with this massive reach to where they can drastically impact someone's life just because they're upset or someone screwed them over when, like, stuff like that happens.
But what about when it's intentional?
What do you mean?
Roberto right now.
I don't view the Roberto thing as if someone blew up your car, Tommy, like, and they made a mistake. I don't think you should go flame them on the internet.
No. Roberto in Rudnick's video.
That's completely different. That's pure drama. I'm saying if
I agree.
On your build or your car, unless like they're being a real asshole
and
about
dragging
it,
your name through it or blaming you.
They're doing something terrible about it. There's
For
no
sure.
reason you should call them out. Like, you should just respect the fact that they made a mistake. It sucks. Like, there's been many times my content, I work, or I've missed events because of someone else's mistake, and I'll have to bite the bullet. And a lot of times I'll blame myself. People think that a lot of the shit that happens on the cars because of a dumb mistake of mine. A lot of the time, it's made up shit. So other people.
Right. I said that in the beginning of this podcast. Actually, I said Adam's good at, like, because everyone was talking about your internet etiquette. I said Adam's good at. He knows that when he makes a wave, it can make a fucking wave.
Yeah. No.
Where I would have a less effective wave.
For sure. I mean, I just feel like there's almost this. I like to think there's like vlogger etiquette that a lot of people don't understand or get because there's so many just blown up over the past 2 years that just don't understand what's right and what's wrong.
You know what woke me up when I picked up that BMW dealership by accident?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I fucking told a story that truly happened during a live stream, and I used to get like heads in my live stream back then. There was probably 2,000 people in there. And I told a story that was really fucked up that this BMW dealer did. And I was like, look, you can still see my review because it was before I YouTube. My review was there. And I kind of said, look, you can still see my review. This is funny. And everyone started writing their own reviews. Their BMW Watertown's BMW, or their review went from a 4.8 to a 1.9 in about 20 minutes.
Tommy put him out of business.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. And then I got a call from the fucking GM and shit the next day. And I was like, listen, I just told a story. Like, and he's like, kind of hard-assing me, and I was like, I'll just tell everyone to delete their things, but I didn't ask them to do that.
And that was that was a 100,000 subscriber like live stream too. So like imagine what a over 1 million
right
kind of viewer person sub person.
I think at the time I only had
on
40 or 50,000 subs, to be honest with you.
I put a girl's phone number on a video for a Swagger sticker advertisement back when I had like 5,000 subscribers, and she's still getting phone calls to this day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Imagine if Adam said Trump 2020 in a live stream.
Oh my god.
Damn. Fucking Trump would be president for the rest of his life.
I don't get involved in politics.
All the viewers are 12 years old. They can't vote, you fucking idiot.
I'm scared of these breaking. I'm using some real expensive parts of the table.
Hey, before I go finish working my desk, you guys have any like questions while I'm here?
All right, boys, start asking.
Yeah, any other questions for Adam before he takes off?
Adam, I have a question. When's the next collab with Tanner Fox? I'm dying to know.
Is that a joke or are you being serious?
No, I actually liked those videos back in the day.
Dude,
I'm not gonna lie.
Tanner is like the coolest kid in the world. Like he's kind of a I don't want to say a good example of being kind of like thrown in the lion's den with like blowing up so fast.
Yeah.
That kid is like super hardworking, super motivated. I definitely I'm proud because I know that he started his channel purely because he wanted to be the scooter version of me back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I see him doing well, it makes me stoked on it. I actually had an opportunity. He wanted me to manage all his merch and like do it for him, which like
no shit.
Yeah, I should have done it, but I've had so many opportunities.
That's
like
hella money, dude.
Other friends like Taylor and stuff, and I always encourage everyone to do their own shit or start their own business because it's a good learning experience and they'll make more money. But
No, dude, I don't know. I like. I don't know what I want to hang out with him. It's just like we're both busy people, so a lot of times it
Yeah.
doesn't happen. But we still talk. Like Tanner's cool.
Cool.
I was really pissed off though when he got a fucking GT3 RS because he knew that I.
Oh
ordered
my
mine.
god,
Dude,
that was
I
the most
ordered mine.
unexpected shit ever.
I ordered mine a year ago. He's never shown any interest in it, and he's
I
like,
remember he called you when we were in
he
Germany.
called me when we were in
He
Germany,
FaceTimed you.
and he's like, "Yo, dude, I just got a GT3 RS." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, it'll be here in a month. When does yours come in?" I'm like, "Not for like another like 3 months." He's like, "Yeah, and I got like the same Weisig package as you and everything." I
Holy
got
shit.
like I wasn't like mean to him about it, but I was definitely bummed, and he was like confused as to why I was bummed. I'm like,
Tanner
Yeah, and you're like,
Fox
what the
did it
fuck,
first.
dick?
yeah, I don't think he like did it intentionally. I think a lot like a part of it was kind of like he
He's
looked
still
up
a
to me
kid.
and he knew that like it was a cool thing that I'd been looking up to, and he probably got an opportunity for it.
Exactly.
He
It
didn't
was
get the carbon hood or the carbon roof, so
true.
Okay, somebody
Alright,
asked. I mean, I don't know if you'll answer this, Adam, because I know what a professional you are. But somebody asked, is there any YouTube channels that you hate?
Yeah, there's definitely like people on YouTube. I'm not going to name any names or anything.
Damn, I want to know.
No, I mean you know a lot of the people. My biggest problem is when people are negative like about their own audience, or kind of like are down on themselves and like kind of drag their audience into it, because it's like this negative cycle that just hurts them more. And there's like quite a few people that I know that do it, and it
Holy
looks
shit.
bad. People bitch about their own views, and it like as a subscriber, if you're watching them,
It's
like,
awful.
Yeah,
it's like you're the
awful.
algorithm
Complete.
fucking me, and it's like you're not being valued as a subscriber.
Right.
And then there's also other people too that do like sneaky shit that I have a problem with, to like kind of throw other people underneath the bus. And I don't even mean like the Roberto thing. I mean, there's people that are way more like low key about it, knowing exactly what they're doing, but playing dumb to try to like cause people to be a fan of them in exchange for hating someone else.
I'm curious who you're talking
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple people. Like,
yeah, I'm curious about that too.
Yeah, I don't know. Chat's
Adam's
pretty
a man of
confused.
many secrets.
But like there's a lot of people that like it's very evident to see who's passionate about YouTube and who's doing it for the right reason and who's not. Like a good example is Boosted Boys. I was the one that got them involved with the Project Car Challenge. I told Rob, I'm like, yo, these kids from Colorado, I met them, they're sick, they're super
Dude, he's
passionate.
the most humble kid.
Yeah, no, I'm like, they're smart, like you can tell they're dedicated. We got them plugged in on that. Their channel started taking off, doing even better. Like that's sick. I have the utmost respect for dudes that are like hustling. But
What do you think of my channel?
Your channel?
Tell him.
I mean,
No,
what?
tell him.
I don't know. Like,
I want to know his real fucking answer.
I mean, your videos are funny because like you're an asshole, but like you're real. You know, like I actually hated Tommy.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, I should tell the story. Yeah, to Reddit. So yeah.
Let's
so
hear
like,
it.
I kind of was made to not like Tommy. I feel like because of Jimmy and the whole build off thing.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So like,
And I was fucking. I was stirring the pot on that. I remember.
Holy
No,
shit.
this is good.
Yeah, no, it's nothing bad, but like I'd only heard the other side of the story, and I was kind of like, well, who the fuck is this guy? Like my homie's busting his ass, like doing this build, and there's this faggot over here just swiping his credit card,
Swiping his card.
just buying all this
Buying
shit.
the win.
He doesn't even work on his own cars. He never even finished his own fucking car.
Buying the win.
So like I kind of was like, who is this guy? Like I don't really know anything about him. And then we got thrown into the most awkward situation of our life at the Michelin like pilot sport experience with a bunch of weirdos.
We were there with shit.
And then like we would just wound up hanging out with each other and kind of like busting each other's ass on videos, which made it way easier because like it's awkward filming by yourself in a climate like that. And then we kind of became friends through that. And then what? Did anything else happen after that?
And then we were okay, and then we went to Germany.
Oh, and then Germany. That was just endgame. Yeah, you kind of like invited yourself on my Germany trip.
No, so I'll tell you the story there because he didn't know I was going. So what happened was I went to the Project Car Challenge that you won, and I didn't really know you. And you were just off doing your own thing because you didn't really know anyone there. And I didn't have a car there. And Rob at the time, he had like this weird guilt hold on me, and I'll say this like to Rob too. He was kind of like talking shit about people who bail on shit, right? He was like, oh, we invite these people.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, we invite people and they bail and blah, blah. So he like guilt fucked me a little, like not a net. He wasn't trying to do it to me, but it did it. And so I was like, yeah, I'll go to the Project Car Challenge even without a car. And I like hung out, and then he's like, well, you should come to Germany. And I was like, well, okay, I'll go to Germany because I thought it was going to be like an adventure drives type thing. And then Adam was supposed to drive his car. And he said Cletus. He said a bunch of people were going that didn't. And I was like, okay, well, if it's going to be a bunch of people, cool. So then we brought Grant. And, well, at this time now, I knew Adam. But we planned on Grant and Chris going. And we were just going to, like, do our own thing. And then it turned into, like, not your trip. After you couldn't get your BMW.
No, but I was so thankful you guys came because
Right.
I would have been 100%.
The best week of content ever.
If
it was so good.
If it wasn't
The
for that,
best.
it would have been like one of the worst trips ever.
Dude, that would have been sad.
Bummed,
Who
so
would you have
upset.
hung out with? Who
don't
would you
even
have
know.
sat at the port with? Like, what would you have done?
I don't know. I didn't even know what you were doing. That trip was such a mess.
That was a mess.
Like,
But yeah,
it worked out, but
So then we have similar tastes. That's
yeah.
all it is.
No, I think it's cool because Tommy's kind of a Matt Moore to me in the sense that like he is educated and knows a lot of the good shit. So like I don't have a lot of time to find out a lot of these things, and that's where Matt Mormon has helped me a lot with kind of dialing my house or garage stuff, so I don't end up with bunk, cheap ass garbage.
Yep.
He's kind of done the same thing.
Yeah. Hopefully he starts zinc plating bolts soon.
Dropping subframes.
Hell yeah.
Last 15's got sync.
Dude, when he built the Skyline, I had a little smile on my face. He was powder coating shit and like.
So I always wanted to do stuff like that, but it's just the turnaround time.
Right.
Once I found a powder coat guy that could get stuff to me next day, it was game over.
Okay, there was one more question. It was talking about the rumors of Adam LZ building a track for, I guess, trying to make, I don't know, drifting more affordable or track time more obtainable to the normal person. What's
basically copying Orion's old idea down in Florida.
Track day
Everybody
every day?
knows.
Yeah,
Yes.
so like my whole idea with it was being frustrated with Orlando Speed World because they just want so much money, knowing like how much money I'll bring to the table that I physically can't have events there, and knowing how much money I brought to that track, and knowing how much money I brought to like the track in Australia when I was out there, like it would be very easy to make a sustainable business model to have a track and have it funded off just doing like a few like more bigger drift events a year, and then being able to utilize it for personal use for content testing and stuff like that.
YouTuber days, like when you're in your old
Yeah.
house, you just fucked around there.
Yeah, like we spent like well
Thousands.
over tens of thousands, not tens of thousands, but over 10 grand in just track rentals.
Yeah, renting the drag strip, renting Orlando, and then renting, the firm.
Yeah, and like it would be very easy to do. Like the capital's there, but the problem is just finding land close enough to where it'd be worthwhile to me. Because if it's more than an hour away, I'm never going to want to go there.
Yeah, that's too far.
I'm ready to pull the trigger, and like that's what this year's giveaway is geared toward. Would be basically funding some sort of track.
But I don't think you were doing it for like as much for the public.
No, so,
Like they're sounding like you want to do it for like public.
So like no, so I don't want to compete with Orlando Speed World. Like
Right.
they'll still do their own events and stuff, but I want to have like a track that, like honestly, it probably wouldn't be public for a long time.
I probably wouldn't make it public.
But like public in the sense where
People get spectate or
yeah,
whatever.
people because people are always in town and want a place to go because they're coming and visiting Disney. But like I don't want people showing up at my shop. But if we've got a track that, I would love to do weekly drift events.
Right.
So like every
You know what would be sick is if you had a fucking burger joint, like a restaurant that had a big glass fucking window that you could see the track.
No,
You'd make a killing.
Like a clubhouse.
That's like
Yeah.
the end game would be to have like a bunch of shops that I can rent out to friends, whether it be someone like Taylor or Marco and stuff. Let's like do car storage so people could leave their cars at the track, don't have to worry about
Like
trailers
Ebisu
and stuff.
style.
Yeah, like kind of like Ebisu. Have it be like affordable and like have the people that work there basically be volunteers in exchange for track time. So like payroll, and then once it's okay and kind of established enough, start scaling it, building it bigger, build a road course to race other shit on, build a rally course, build a restaurant, but like start super lean, like a little go-kart track with a fence.
Yeah, and then work the way up.
Rather than like blowing a bunch of money on something that might not work.
Yeah, that'd be
So-
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's definitely doable. It's just a matter of finding land and being able to make it happen. I don't think it's going to be like a super doable thing, but it's just another one of the, like, I like to do so big monumental things that are kind of like milestones in my eyes. So I can be like, yeah, I made my own racetrack. That gives me more satisfaction than like being like, oh yeah, I made a business that makes money, you know?
Yep. Cool.
Well, cool. Well, all right, Adam. I think that was basically all the questions. And thanks a lot for talking to us for a little bit. I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, no worries.
Hell yeah.
So you guys want to talk shit about
Adam?
something else? Yeah, you want to talk shit about Adam now?
Yeah. Let's go.
You can't talk shit about Adam, and I honestly,
Not
I've said
really a
this.
lot.
I'm like, I like fucking hating on fucking
Necker's
car
the biggest
YouTubers.
hater. He was the
Yeah,
original.
I'm fucking official hater, but Adam does it all right. You can't fucking hate on Adam, and he's fucking good at it.
It's hard. It's
Yeah.
honestly, it's hard to be good at it, and I don't think that a lot of people understand that. Especially like channel size has a lot to do with, I want to say success, because it's like a carousel, right? Like it's always going around. So you spend money to make money.
Hey, I'm reading the Reddit right now. I was not directed at Damien like at all.
It's kind of it sounded
No,
like
yeah, because I'm sure you don't watch Damien, but if
we
the
know
shoe
you
Literally
fits,
never seen one of Damien's videos. Like I've seen you guys talking about him.
Right.
100% that wasn't targeted at Damien whatsoever.
I knew they were gonna think that.
I can
Yeah.
pretty
But
confidently say it's a meme, though. It's
if
just
the
It's
fucking
like he says like suck
no,
my
that's
dick.
fine. I just
to
don't
his-
want like that and think I have a problem with him. I don't know enough to have a problem.
Yo, it's okay if he's got beef with you.
the shoe fits perfectly. I'll just tell you that, Adam.
I'll fucking deck him, dude.
Tommy will handle him.
No, fucking Damien would deck fucking Tommy.
Dude, he'd bring his
Lego
step
fucking
stool and
haircut.
everything.
So anyway, yeah, I'm dying to know who you were. So we'll talk about it.
I've told you.
I just don't. I don't listen to you.
I just
fucking
hate
talk.
one.
Yeah, whiners. That Jimmy Oaks, dude.
Yep.
Jimmy Oaks I think is lovable too. You can't hate on Jimmy.
Jimmy is too nice.
Yeah.
He doesn't
His
leave
dog
it
is
very
cute.
open. Here's the thing that I noticed, like YouTubers, like there's three routes. You could take the like super neutral route, which I think Jimmy does. I think Adam does. I think TJ Hunt does, and I don't think they do it in the same way. So you can't like compare the three. And then you could take the like whiny route, which some people do. You know, just about everything.
Yeah, some
and
people.
then you could take the route I'd say I take, where you leave yourself open for so much.
Dude, I wish I could be like as savage as you. Call everyone out that's fucking like
Right.
done shit. Like, there is
You would have
so
had to
much
do
I
it
love
from the
in crowd.
beginning.
Yeah, you had. I was gonna say it's like a relationship. Where
You got to
have
start
like,
it.
set the ground.
Start it that way. You can't
Yeah,
just
you got to
change.
start it that way, so it's expected. And
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
have
straight
to
up will say
groom
to
the
advertisers
audience.
I'll straight up say to advertisers now, because I've just dealt with so much bullshit. Like YouTube could fuck you as hard as it can help you, and I promise you, like it's almost like a warning. And I'm not like threatening them. I'm like, I promise you, like I will tell the story. Like I sit and like a lot of people don't want to work with me, and me and Ty were talking about it, and there's like I think it was like Tom Hardy said, like people don't like you when you stop letting them fuck you over, and that's what I've seen. Like,
But there's also within reason to that, because like I just said before, like the
no accidents happen.
yeah. So like example, I worked out a really great sponsorship with Evo Engine. I told them on the phone, listen, like I want you to understand, like issues happen. Machine shops make mistakes. Like I've been the victim of machine shops mistakes.
Right.
Like if this engine blows up, I'm not going to accuse at you guys. Like I will not ever throw you guys under the bus because you're going out of the way to help.
No, like an engine thing
You
is
know
I
what
want
I'm
to talk, but like
Not that I'm worried that it's going to blow up.
Right,
but, like,
right, no,
but,
no.
like, from a
No,
company perspective,
like,
that's scary.
engines and stuff I get, but like when someone literally is like goes into business where you're like, it's kind of like the affiliate shit that I don't like. Where you're like let's say for example, you work with an importer and they're like, hey, any car you sell, we'll kickback. Then you find out you sold a bunch of cars, they didn't give you a kickback, right?
Or what bothers me is if, like, let's say you help an importer, they're doing shady shit to other people,
Right,
like,
and then you
send
look like
people
you're
their
shot.
way.
Correct. That's
Yeah,
the
so
other thing.
That like,
I had
they're making me look bad.
I had a conversation with Rudnick about that today, and I said importers, talking about just neutral, just generally speaking, importers
Again,
it's a reflection.
Happen.
Yeah.
Mistakes happen, but there are importers
Those
that
are all
bring in
good.
bottom tier cars and like people
Try to
get
pass them off. Yeah.
People are getting problems. People buy a problem and then it looks bad.
Well, I mean, like I used to shout out HP Logic, and then like my Sylvia, the giveaway Sylvia was a piece of shit. I was like, dude, you guys want me to shout you guys out with this car? And they're like, oh, we'll just like sell it as like a build. You could build it. And I'm like, okay, but like a lot of people were like, why the fuck did HP Logic bring that in? You know what I mean? It was like,
yeah, it's a piece of shit.
Every single importer that I have ever seen brings in low grade cars that they can make big margins on because people will not pay the price for a clean car. True.
Yeah.
True, except for the last part about pay. Well, I don't know the last, but true.
But like I've yet to see an import that brings in
Top tier.
high-grade cars.
It doesn't. They don't exist.
They're all junk.
They don't exist.
Like they're so bad.
They're the worst cars. And you shout them out because
they usually and then they have some shady mechanic shop fix them
right.
so they can like get money, and they're buying these modded cars because they don't get the same value at the auctions
right.
in Japan as
right.
they would if they were a clean car. Because the way that the Japanese like titling system, whatever, they're marked as like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
like they'll get R grade if they've been in
a shit like that.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's the problem with what's going on. Is just the bottom of the barrel cars getting brought in. I mean, we're getting them last. Everyone's gotten their pick of the litter. We're literally last to show up. So we're going to get the bottom cars. But what I don't like is when – I mean, okay, so naturally, you go and buy a car from any importer, Adam LZ, you have to shout them out against your will.
Yo, importers never give me a deal.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But you have to shout them out against your will. Because your narrative doesn't work if you don't say where you're – So you're giving away marketing. What's that?
I told Tommy, and I'll tell Adam too, I'll import a car for fucking $500 over the entire cost.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's. Wait, what are you saying? Like, you'll do that for what reason?
To do it, because I want to do it. I'd like to start importing cars.
If someone wants one, you'll just give them just for $500. You'll spend the time and get them a car.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's. Well, like these importers just start getting clout, and like the West Coasters work with Top Rank, and Top Rank has the name Top Rank, and you're like, oh, this must be a good job, and like I'm not saying they're not. I got my FD from them, but like. You don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, that's where I bought my Sylvia from Top Rank, and I'm pretty sure it was an R grade.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to talk shit about any importer, but none of them are bringing in. Yeah, none of them are bringing in these top tier cars that they claim, and when you get there, there's always a story. And
the last two cars I got have blown up RV20, literally.
Yeah.
So did Rudnick.
Yeah, Rudnick got the GTR. Rudnick, dude, you guys should have seen Rudnick's Roadster. That was I'd love to tell that story. I'd love to like write a fucking book about it. It was such an awkward fucking scenario when he was waiting months for this Roadster. The pictures looked good. They got it for cheap. It came in a pile of shit, and there was like instant like damage control. Like, let's send this fucking thing to Mako. This isn't that bad. It was awful. Rudnick was bummed.
Can you bring this conversation out in the shop so I can still like? Because I just literally have to bolt calipers on, but
as long as you're not banging on shit.
I already got the.
So yeah, I mean, the importer thing is tough. That's tough. I've always wanted to do it myself, but it's.
Are the bugs gonna be bad?
No. Can everyone still hear us?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, okay. you got kind of a echoey.
Well, we're in the shop now.
Yeah.
Is there bugs in here? Anyway, so yeah, that's fun. I don't know what you're talking about besides importers.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It sucks because a lot of importers they give off that fucking shady vibe.
Used car salesman vibe.
Yeah, it's like any used car salesman. Yeah.
Yeah, I and that's the thing. Like, I'd love to sell cars. I'd love to import cars, but I feel like I'm too honest to be able to turn a profit.
Well, I think you can be so honest that the people who matter are like willing. Like Matt Mormon's the best example. Matt Mormon will tell you like. These buckets are $300, and some people are like that's fucking crazy, and some people are like, why are they $300? And he tells them straight up his cost. He tells them the straight truth, and he's like, if you want the best buckets, you're gonna buy these. If you don't, you fuck off.
Well, he also says too, the fact that he spent 3-4 months of his time researching and figuring out the best system and figuring all that out. Like that takes time, and there's value in that.
No one even knows and people keep commenting on his and my shit. Me and Matt at the Smoky Mountain thing literally sat by the fire and talked for like 3 hours about nerd shit, about like OCD.
I would assume you guys were on the same level of just pure like autism.
I mean, I'm not that into like the detailing or anything. I love like the garage.
Yeah, but you both respect nice parts, and you can jerk off each other about that.
That's what was cool when he like knew who I was, knew what I was about, and was like into what I was doing. And the dude's like, how old is he? Yeah.
Question. I think he's not as old as he was.
No, I would say he's like low 40s, right?
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah. So it was just weird to think like he watched me like with these shitty JDM cars. The dude has like Porsches and BMWs and all that, and like he's just about what I do, not like what I'm doing it to. You know. That was cool.
Somebody's wants to ask Adam about a Pacific Northwest trip.
What?
Pacific Northwest
Yeah,
trip.
so
You gonna see Quambeck or something? What are you going out there
I'm
for?
supposed to go drive Super D, but I have no idea what car I'm gonna drive. Quambeck's car is a fucking piece of shit. That thing's blown up.
Is it blown up?
Did you ever watch the
That
videos of
engine
building it?
That has to have low compression or something. I've never driven such a dog shit like Jay-Z.
Over here.
Oh, the fucking giveaway car,
Yeah, his old
the
giveaway.
slut one.
Yep.
Is that the right?
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
good
that
shit.
Adam was like, "Oh, I bought Quanbeck's old car." I was like, "Oh, Reddit's gonna freak."
I bought that for the memes.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I
The only one he could have won up was the piece of shit Honda front end S14.
Oh, if you
Oh.
got
Onion
the
head.
Lions car, dude. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That would have been the best.
That
would have. I would have deleted the Reddit immediately.
Deleted the Reddit. Yeah, Adam's quite the memester.
Yeah, he's fucking on the level.
It's funny that no one even knows that he does shit for that, and like it's like as a whole your viewership doesn't even know what the fuck you're doing. They don't even know. Yeah, it's fun for like
We
30
know.
people.
We know.
a small little community.
Yeah. No, that's funny. Dude, get rid of the Hikes on this thing.
So Adam is a closet shit poster.
Dude, he's the biggest shit poster. You just don't even know it.
I got dirt on everybody.
Do you have dirt on everyone?
On everybody.
I got dirt on you.
No, you don't.
People were saying that there was an Adam LZ fucking Epstein connection. What do you think of that?
Oh
What's
my
that?
god.
What is that?
Just move on. Go next.
No, I'm just fucking around. Epstein's the fucking that fucking billionaire that just got arrested for fucking like sex trafficking and
Yeah,
shit.
sex trafficking ring. It's pretty lit.
Yeah.
That's
And like
fucked
Bill
up.
Clinton is like fucking has connections to him or something.
Oh, I
There's a
actually heard
lot of
something
big
about that.
names connected to it. Yeah.
That's creepy. Yeah, LZ's
A lot.
So part of the Illuminati. No, except for driving side by side in the fucking public streets.
Oh.
Yeah. And the thing is, because we know how much Adam fucking like shit posts in his videos, because he was talking about importing young
Oh
cars under 25, importing under 25-year-olds. I mean, that pretty much confirms it. He's bringing in fucking young women
And
to sex
hiding in their
traffic.
cars. He goes,
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam doesn't do anything illegal on the streets except for excessive speeding, driving your side by side on the road. What else?
Street drifting.
Street
I
drifting.
don't really street drift like ever.
Anymore.
He doesn't actually like street drift. Ish.
I really don't.
Well, yeah,
Like,
'cause you would
I'll
record
fuck
it.
Kick a corner, maybe like in
Right.
the middle of nowhere. Like some of these dudes are belligerent with how they drive on the street. But
Life
very
OD,
much,
baby.
Take it to the streets.
To Mexico.
No.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know
can you
what the
post the
fuck
car fire video, Adam?
Dude, it's on my laptop at home. I think that's.
Oh.
It's on my like desktop. It's not really that good. I mean, it's okay, but it's not like the. I don't know. It was crazy at the time, and
So, did somebody throw a Molotov in it? You said.
yeah.
Jesus.
Fuck.
We had I thought the people that did it like for sure knew who we were, so I had police patrolling my house after because I was worried that they were gonna like come and like be pissed at us for calling the cops.
No, they would just want to do a fucking collab, of a house fire collab with you.
Let's collab, dude.
Let's burn your house.
I'll light your ramp on fire.
It's hilarious how unfazed the police were by it. Like it was that much regular.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's weird as shit.
Well, I want to do like I don't know, like a podcast, not about cars. You know,
Well, like about what? Talking about shit?
just like no, like I don't want to talk about like I
All
want
right.
to talk. Well,
Tommy, what are you into that's not on YouTube? What do you like to do?
dude, I mean,
Um,
I'd like to get Tyler in here to answer. I literally do nothing but cars and like hang out with my family, obviously.
Well, then what would you talk about in the podcast?
No family.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, then what would you talk about in the podcast?
like my past like stories. Like I mean, if Tyler and I mean, if you could just hear Tyler, he remembers shit. I don't know how he does it because he's done a lot of dumb shit, but he remembers shit that like I don't even have recollection of until he tells the story, and I'm like, dude, that people would love to hear shit like this on YouTube. You know, like we used to just get into shit and do dumb shit, and you know, I mean, Adam's heard some of the story. It's just like funny as fuck, just the shit we used to do, and I think it would paint a different picture of me, which is cool. I think.
I would love.
Okay, well,
to
how
have,
about
like,
this? What's the coolest lawn you ever mowed?
Yeah.
Dude,
We gotta
I don't
know.
know. Not really into it. So I don't know.
I would love a podcast to talk about all my girl problems. I wish I could.
To talk about all his girlfriends?
He said to talk about all his girl problems.
Oh, yeah. Hey, dish it, man.
Dude, a lot of people would sign up for that one, guys.
Yeah.
I could like have leveraged all the shit that's happened to like make so many viral videos.
Oh,
if I
yeah.
wanted.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I think just podcasts are cool because like it's just a big talking video, you know, and that's what I'm about.
I don't want to like pry too much at him, but a while back on the Reddit, somebody took a screenshot of on one of your videos, and in the screen was like some bookmarks on your web browser,
Yeah.
or like I think it was the history maybe that it was, and it was like, oh look, it said this, it said this. Was that were you shit posting that or not?
I don't really have a comment on that.
Okay, all right, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. I will say, like, I know you guys acknowledge like that I like tweet like a little emotional girl sometimes, and I just want to make it very clear that none of that shit is.
You cut off.
That
you
was
cut
the
off
worst
that-
time to cut out.
He said you guys see him like post about girl stuff on Twitter, like crop.
Yeah, the edgy stuff.
He wants you to know, and none of it is about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's important.
This dude's got hoes in different area codes. It sounds like.
Adam, have you found a hole to hide for a few months in yet?
What do you say?
Have you found a hole to hide in for a few months yet? Yeah, that's why he's in my garage. It's a hole to hide.
It all makes sense.
I saw you tweeted that. I need a hole to hide in a few months.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
No, I just like I don't know. I just feel like I'm just in this like rut of distracting myself with cars, and I'm not getting any happier. I'm just kind of distracted.
Do you go to therapy at all?
I
Like,
really
talk
need
to
to, but
anybody?
I don't even have enough time to sleep.
I think you should probably make time for that.
No, you're definitely not wrong.
I'm just some random kid on the internet, but like,
I'm
that shit's serious.
I know I need to. I'm so fucked up in the head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all are.
I don't know. I'm pretty cool.
Yeah, that's my exact point.
I've got it pretty together, I think.
I think I'm gonna die in the Evo.
Jesus Christ!
No,
Don't say that.
No,
Dude,
no.
that's a safe car.
Did you
You're
dino
no,
it
you're
yet?
not gonna die in the Evo. You'll be all right in the Evo.
It's gonna be the Evo. I'm gonna go in a tree.
Dude, the Porsche kills celebrities. You're basically a celebrity. You're gonna die in a Porsche.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let your tires dry rot.
The Porsche I have more respect for though. Like the Evo is like, I'm
Dude,
not going as
this
fast.
dude's bad in the Evo.
It's so good.
Did you dyno it yet?
No. It's not even like broken in even a little.
It'll be good tomorrow. It's just
Oh, you
Why don't you just go to
cut out again.
He said the all-wheel drive down was kind of far. He hasn't.
Oh,
done it.
okay.
I mean, it's gonna make very similar numbers until he changes the turbo.
Hey, Adam, have you seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
All over my arm. That's my tattoos. That was the joke.
Oh, so he hasn't seen it then.
He has not. He's too young, I guess.
Oh, all right.
You know, he was born in 2003, right?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but you almost believed it for a second. You had to do the math.
Pretty sure he's the same age as me.
So like they've obviously been exposed to a lot of different creators and a lot of climates and stuff. What did they think about significant others being involved on YouTube channels?
Yeah, what do you think about
You shouldn't. It's cringy, dude. It's pretty
What the fuck is
cringe.
significant others?
Your partner, dude.
Yeah, if someone's
Your
got a
life partner,
girlfriend or something like that.
boyfriend, transgender friend.
Unless they actually add to the content in a way
What?
that's not forced, I think it's a pretty bad idea.
Oh, Like you're talking
So
about their
bad
spouse,
idea, like bad
somebody's
idea.
spouse.
Yeah,
Well-
spouse. So bad idea because you are bringing someone that can be ridiculed or like whatever, or like
Well,
bad idea. Why?
I mean, you could
buying
do-
into it, like based on my experience. Like I think like I would never have if I had a significant other. I'd probably put effort into not have them involved just because
Yeah.
of the way
Yeah.
that YouTube is. But I'm
That's. I think
curious,
you
like
should do that.
as a viewer's perspective.
Would you? Do you feel more invested when someone shows more of their
I
life?
think
Yeah, I think so. Too.
Not that like. I mean, the easiest thing to point for me is Chris and his girlfriend. I mean, every time I feel like it's just super cringe when he has
Chris
her on.
Rudnick has his
Yeah,
girlfriend.
yeah, Rudnick
Yeah,
and his girlfriend.
tries-
It feels
Chris
super
tries-
forced.
Chris tries to ride the line of lifestyle vlogger because he wants to not have to do car stuff.
well, no, but that's
Yeah.
the thing. So like I don't want to say for me, but as a creator, you're able to spend more time with your significant other
If they're involved.
But it's like that double trade-off.
Right.
You know?
But then it's like are your I guess it depends on how genuine the interactions on camera are.
Yeah.
You know, because there's always going to be like, okay, the camera's on, let's ham it up a little bit. You know, let's play the character, and it's like, is that, you know, it's like, are we being real?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, Chris is real. Chris can't act for shit or lie or anything. So
It's so obvious. That's the problem with him. Like it's
Chris-
so obvious.
Chris is
with forcing
doing it.
content.
Yeah, Chris is doing it like, and I'm not like talking shit. Chris is doing it to like let you into his life a little bit more, so you're a little bit more invested in it. Like it just gets you to know the people. But the problem is, it does come across as little like forced, I
Some
guess.
people you just don't want to see. So
Oh, you know,
shouldn't really
I-
have them.
I don't know if I asked you this, Tommy, but did Chris stage the Forrester flip?
Dude, how much are you gonna PayPal me to tell you the truth?
I mean, I think he did, and really, I think the best piece of evidence is that Chris never wears his fucking seatbelt, and then look at me, I'm
I'll
Chris
be honest.
wearing my
Chris-
seatbelt
Chris
when I flipped
does
to
wear a
Forrester.
The seatbelt wasn't what actually. I mean, the seatbelt's not significant. He wore it in the Forester. He just like, I think in the Roadster is what he really doesn't wear it in, and because the car it's got like those baggy, loose seatbelts. But it was let's call it 50-50 because it was something happened and then it was forced more. I'll say it like that because I don't want to like blow up the
Yeah.
spot, but it wasn't 100% genuine, but it wasn't 100%.
Yeah, it was like, let's see what'll happen, or let's see if we can put on two wheels or something.
He rolled the Forester and they asked if it was like staged. I mean, regardless if it was staged or not,
Yeah,
It was so
it was
funny.
still cool. It was still
it
content.
rolled. Yeah,
The reaction was genuine. It was the setup was a little fake.
Let's just say he did it on purpose. His reaction was still like when he blew up his GTR, where he's surprised it happened, even though he did it on purpose. Dude, those calipers are like the same fucking color of your car.
Yeah.
So yeah, his reaction was like, "I can't believe it flipped," even if he was trying to flip it off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
got
best
you.
part about Chris. So yeah, staging stuff is hard. Like sometimes you want to reenact something because you didn't get it on film,
Yeah.
but it really happened. But it's actually almost impossible.
Yeah, and then it's always going to look kind of dumb, you know?
Yeah, you could look like dumb. So like something Chris and I are gonna do soon is we're actually gonna do like two versions where it's not like staged, but there's like a little bit of embellishment in it, but it's gonna be for like entertainment purposes, not for like deceiving, you know.
Not
Like,
trying
if
to
you
pass
guys-
it off. Not trying to pass it
What's
off as genuine.
Yeah, we're not trying to. It's gonna be like this is embellished, you know. This is exaggerated. But like, what did you guys think of like when the cop thing went down? I mean, we fooled a lot of people.
I think that was pretty good. I
That
think
was
that was pretty
sick.
good.
It was sick because it was like shaky live cam, so like no one really knew what the fuck was going on.
And luckily, Rudnick had the history to back up the whole premise of the video.
Yeah, that was
So
actually
it was
fun.
pretty easy to believe.
Yeah, isn't Rudnick's like fucking always one step from losing his license?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's more scared than he actually should be, but whatever. But what do you want to ask him?
So another thing I'm curious. So like a big conflict with YouTubers and Tommy is hanging out with other YouTubers and having like overlap of content and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like Tommy's one of the only people that I've been able to hang out with that also does YouTube. where there's not an issue of overlapped content or people revealing other people's stuff. So
even Chris and I did the same thing though. It's like I had practice from day one.
yeah, but like that's such a big problem with everyone that I know, and I'm
Right.
curious from their perspective what they see and who they see it doesn't work with, just like kind of as a topic to discuss.
I think
have
that
an opinion.
the people that did it the worst was
Haggard.
Haggard and
You remember
Cam.
that when like everyone in a video would have a? Did you ever see that?
No, but I mean that's even when I'm filming someone else, I'll never
I mean,
camera out. I will make them redo their camera put away because it just looks tacky.
Yeah, it looks bad. Like
Yeah.
when that Haggard shit was going down, everyone was holding like a vlog stick,
and they were all just pointing them back and forth at each other.
Dude,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so cringy. And then like when you watched it, it was literally like they edited it in the same room. And we're like, okay, use this clip next. You know, it was like verbatim the same fucking video, just from a 30-degree angle different. You know.
Adam, I think if you want a good example of what to do, just go back to the time of you guys in Germany. All three of you were making
that's
videos.
absurd that we were able to make.
You guys have no idea.
That it technically did overlap, but every single viewpoint was different, and we still got a new video somehow, and it just made the entire trip that much better that we got to see.
I don't know that we could replicate that again. That is so challenging from like a creator.
To have four. We had four.
On top of that,
oh yeah,
all doing the same thing
in the same car,
and not really.
No, we did a lot of boring shit, but like it's just when you're with entertaining people that work together, it gets.
It's cool because
we would refilm things and like make sure, kind of look out for each other, like grab Chris's camera and clip for him, to look out for him and his video. Because the only way that we can be able to hang out and do stuff like that is if we look out for each other.
And everyone's.
But like some YouTubers that I've been like hung out with or I'll spend time with, it's like a competition where they'll run around and try to do stuff before you.
They want to get the good shot. Yeah.
Dude,
and claim it.
I saw that at Freddy's like challenge when his car lit on fire, and everyone just ran to it with their camera out. It was like, yeah, what? This is Freddy's, and like people uploaded it before Freddy and shit. And I'm like, if that were me, I'd be swinging. You know, if my car lit on fire, I want the ad rep from my car on fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's like fuck. Everyone's being scavengers at that point.
Yeah, like what if the Jeep guy posted the real footage from his dash cam?
That would be sick. What do you want? Yeah. Where is it? Tyler, where's that other rotor? Do you know? Yeah, I wish that Jeep guy had a dash cam because I would have posted it himself. That pisses me off so much that people think I put my camera down. Let me tell you something. I would fucking put the crash in the video for the viral aspect of it. Then
even if it was your fault, it'd pay for it.
It would pay for it, but not only that, if it was my fault and there was another camera around and I decided to lie, I would look even dumber. And like if I had the footage, I would just show it. You know what I mean? Because like you never know what else is filmed around you. So, you know, someone could be like, no, that's not at all what happened. So you have to be honest in those scenarios. Because if he had a dash cam that I didn't know about, it would have exposed the fuck out of me. You know. Thank you. But that's not what happened at all. Did I lose you guys?
The GTR crash, I think, really changed you in a way. I agree with that. Blue Mark 4 in the chat. He says Tommy's content changed drastically after the Gray R32 crash. Can't tell me I'm wrong. I don't agree that it changed drastically, but it did change, and it's hard to tell what changed.
Well, it's like for the worse.
I don't know. It's very hard to say like what changed because like you don't really notice it. Like I don't know how to explain it to you, but it just feels different. That GTR was like your channel, like that. Right. It was that car. I don't know.
Well, I want the new GTR to have that same identity. I just need to like finish it. But like the thing that I think changed it was like I kind of like got a lot of following and like I was at probably 60,000 subs when that happened, and I was getting like 20,000 a month for the 3 months.
I think I remember seeing an old video. Didn't you used to be like a creepy dude that would just part out shed or something?
There was never a video of that. Don't fucking make that face at me ever again. A shed. I had a shop bigger than this place.
No, I remember you had like a chop shop, and it was like dim lighting.
Oh, you're talking about the Kent shop?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
No, I feel like I remember seeing an old video of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you?
Yeah, it was like the dungeon.
Yeah.
Like the fucking Gollum fucking dungeon. Tommy's in there bald as fuck, saying "my precious" to an FD.
Yep. Hiding in like a room. Yeah, I used to like wheelie fucking bikes inside that place. It was so big.
It was big as fuck.
It was huge, dude. You could hit 30, 40 miles an hour in a car, no problem, and still have time to stop inside. It was
crazy.
80,000 square feet.
Jesus.
It was huge.
You owned all that?
I rented it. Yeah.
But going back to the GTR wreck real quick, Tom, you fucking scammed Geico so bad that Geico doesn't even Geico doesn't even insure right-hand drive cars anymore. I can't get any. None of my Geico won't insure any of my cars.
I'll be honest with you. I think it was 100% me, because right after that, everyone in the Facebook group was like, "I got this fucking letter where Geico won't insure me anymore," blah blah blah. And like, so when my car got hit, they didn't have a valuation for it, so they were charging me like nothing to insure my car, full coverage.
Oh, so it was kind of like a loophole, and then
It was a little bit of a loop, but it was late in the game. I got the car in 2017. They've been legal since 14. So they like it got hit, and they came at me and they're like, "We'll give you 17 because this." I'm like, "No." So we went all the way up to 30 grand, and they were like, "Fuck, we got to pay 30 grand for this car that we thought was valued at $12,000 or whatever they thought." And so then they couldn't value any of them. Like you can't get a valuation. There's no KBB. There's no NADA.
Yeah,
So-
all you have to go by is what the importer is selling for.
Exactly. So all the importers, they take an average. If you found them 100 importers, they take the average of them. And they do that with like a third-party company, supposedly, but it's bullshit. It's like another section of Geico or whatever. And so you don't have to accept their offer. So they came at me with 17, then 21, then 24. Then he's like, finally, like, "What the fuck do you want?" I was like, "I want 30 grand." And I only paid 17.5 for the car. And he's like, "I can't do 30 because it'd have to go up to the next guy." I said, "Then I want 29 grand." That's what they paid me. And then they stopped insuring them and whatever.
Do you think it was worth it?
What?
Fucking
Getting,
the entire nation.
Of
it was bound to
Geico
happen with someone
for
Yeah, we could-
$29,000.
I'd rather it was me and I could like go public with it, you know? Because I
Yeah.
actually went public with the videos afterward, like Geico's not insuring, and I made him like. Remember? Did anyone see that? I made him like film the conversation.
You had him on the
You know
phone.
how Geico doesn't go to my car there does race cars.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Someone definitely narked on you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Geico dropped Adam. Sent him a letter with like 9 cars on it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But like I'd never made a claim. I'd never gotten into an accident. It was just bull-
I can't believe Rudnick is insurable.
yeah.
And you scammed U-Haul too.
How'd I get U-Haul?
You scammed U-Haul by doing fucking burnouts.
No, that was Enterprise, sir.
Oh,
And they
Enterprise.
fucking put me on the do not rent list. I didn't scam shit. That was. I'm actually like, I wear that DNR like a fucking badge of. There's a couple, like I guess like James from Donut Media has like a couple of dudes that have like do not rent. The little
That's clout. That's
do you
clout.
do you still have that the shell of the wrecked GTR?
Yes, I can see it from here.
What are you gonna do with it? What's the plan?
Dude,
Did
I
you
don't
sit
know.
there?
It's sitting there, and like I see the money, but I don't want to take it apart and like try to get the money or like move the glass around. I'm basically just waiting for someone to be like, "Yo, I'll give you $1,500 for that thing and come and take it." But I don't.
1,500?
Yeah.
15. Well, how fucking taken apart is it? Just is it even a roller?
Oh, it's gone.
How many people are in the chat right now?
Yeah, how
It's
many
just
people are in here?
There's 87 on Twitch and however many there are in the.
Maybe like 20,
Discord.
20 or 30 in Discord.
There's like 30 or 40 in Discord, yeah.
So if everybody throws in $200, I can get Tommy's FD.
Crowdfunding.
There's a super chat.
All right, guys, go make the GoFundMe.
Yo, donate to Twitch. Donate.
If you guys buy me Tommy's FD, I'll put a $4.
Oh, your FD.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the
I
GTR.
will
I'm like,
spend $50,000 on a. If I get the shelf.
that's retarded.
Why?
Because then why don't you just buy it and get a 3-rotor? Yeah, you do. And I found one, and I hit the guy up, and he was available, and then he said he sold it like 10 minutes later. And it was local.
Wait, doesn't Jack have a yellow 4-rotor or he has a yellow 3-rotor?
3-rotor, and it's not a original race car-y, and it's cool, but it's
4-rotor NA over 3-rotor turbo.
all day. All day. I think that would sound insane. I want you to get a right-hand drive one.
I just want us to have like a collection of cars with God.
Yeah, the
You know
engines
what I
they
mean?
should have, yeah.
Like the raddest ever. All that stuff, right?
You do.
Like I need.
You kind of need that in an FD.
No.
Dude, that's a sick
I mean, it'd be
FD.
sick, but I'm ready.
Yeah, what would you put the VVLSR in? Hako, Koska?
It would need to be something that could like actually utilize it. That could make traction, which would be tough.
Yeah, nothing. Get a Pulsar GTIR.
Dude,
Yeah.
Pull up the tranny.
you
and
gotta
shit.
get that back.
Dude, that car was cool, but I'll be honest, it was like never meet your heroes because it was slow and felt like a Civic. You know, I mean, mine was a little hammered, but it was like, it was kind of.
And I've read that they're not the most reliable.
No, I mean they're whatever. It's an SR, it's whatever. But like Godzilla or like Baby Godzilla,
Mini Godzilla, Baby Godzilla, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think the Evo is like 10 million miles ahead of the Pulsar GTIR. Like, not even compare. The Evo 1 is better than the Pulsar GTIR. Like, hands down.
I don't know of anybody that would argue.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue.
Dude, Evos are the best. Like, straight up. They're better than Skylines. They're better than everything.
My Evo is the best.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Somebody says, why did Tommy get rid of Sylvia? I would say because it was gay.
The S15? Are they talking about?
Oh yeah, which one? Big Mo.
Yeah, what are you talking about? So
the one that
S15, I'll like tell you, S15 was just straight up depressing, dude. Every time I tried to do something, like it was met with just nonsense, and it literally was just like, why do I even have this thing? It doesn't make sense. My FD is technically what this car would be if I built the FD. Like, so I just having the Dom shit go down, then the Stewart shit go down. It was just like, I'm over this. You know,
and you needed like the crimper or something.
I mean, I don't need it, but that's what I wanted to do. Like, my vision was to do it a certain way, and when I couldn't do that, it was just depressing.
Do you still not have it?
No, I don't have a crimper. What'd you say?
Can I interrupt?
What the fuck?
What is the order for bleeding brakes on these? Which one do I do first?
Left, right.
Well, does it have ABS?
What?
No,
does
no
it have ABS? Oh yeah,
No
then
ABS.
furthest from the master cylinder to the closest.
Okay. Well, and then my next question is, because you gravity bleed them first, right? Do you open all the bleeders or just one?
I wouldn't gravity bleed them because you only replace the little line. I would only do that if I fully redid all lines in the car.
Really?
Yeah, one pump and 2 pumps, and you'll get fluid back to that caliber.
Are you? Should I have tie help or? I don't want to interrupt this.
Yeah, I want Ty's hand to get dirty.
I don't mind doing this part. I just need.
Oh, you want to pump the pedal? I'll pump it.
It sounds like a gay porn we're listening to. I'll pump it.
Yeah, I've got like a whole like bottle that I bought from Winding Road. Ty, is he like this? If you're wondering, Adam just did brakes on his dad's car.
Cool.
Tyler! I can't find the bleeder bottle. Tyler knows what it is. What else do you guys want to ask?
What would you sell
You know where the
Rudnick
bleeding
parts
bottle-
again?
No, I'm done with that, dude. And it's not really like his fault. But I never should have. But it was like, it's like Adam. Adam will walk through my shop and be like, hey, I want this. And I'm like, there you go, dude. Like, I like helping people who need parts that I have laying around. Like, I enjoy being like that plug. I think it's cool. That's why I have the shit. So if someone needs it or if I need it, it's here. And that gets killed when someone, like, every time they buy something, they blame everyone else for fucking them. You know?
Yeah, and it's like it's just a can of worms, you know.
Right. I mean, how many things have I sold Rudnick that were good and they don't get praised? And how many things have I sold Rudnick that were bad? And every time something happens, it's like my fault, you know? I mean, it's whatever. For a while, in the beginning, I was like, I don't care if he blames me. Like, this is clearly not my fault or whatever. But now, like, that he's disconnected, it's right on the caliber. Now that he's disconnected, it almost is like he has more credibility because I'm not there to be like, fuck you, you're done. You know, and that's why I had to make the video I had to make today.
Yeah, you had to put your foot down.
Yeah, well, yeah. I can't check the Tyler. Will you hang out here for a minute? Fuck boy, rascal. Ready? Just make sure that we don't run out of brake fluid. All right, it's down.
Listen for the 3 pumps and hold.
Okay, tell me when you're closed, bro.
It's like listening to dudes fuck.
3 pumps and hold. All right, so you're closed?
You're close.
Yep. Yeah, so no, I don't want to really sell parts to people that don't appreciate the shit I have.
Yeah, hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. And especially because it's like you got fucking 20 20,000 fucking dudes looking at you sell these parts, and
Right. I mean, it's
yeah,
just,
it's gay. It's all gay.
it's gay, dude. It is. Adam's yelling at me because I don't know. I can't read his fucking mind.
Live
So,
from
yeah.
inside the Evo 5.
No, we're in
it's
the
like
Skyline.
fucking
You ready?
Oh,
Break Bleed Simulator 2019.
That's a good game. You could be Coil Pack Simulator 2019 if you want. Just say go.
Like, can you give me a towel, please?
Anything else? Any other great riveting questions?
No, I mean,
we're almost at 3 hours.
yeah, I think fuck,
This is
dude.
the longest one
Jesus.
ever, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how it goes.
That was good shit.
Yeah, well, cool. I mean, I guess we can call it.
Hold on. Let me ask one thing. What do
Yeah.
you guys actually want to see for content? Like, if you just wanted to see something from Adam or me or Rudnick.
Back road driving is pretty cool in Connecticut area.
Hell yeah.
There's a good mountain over in New York by me called Bear Mountain. You should check it out. It's really fucking fun. But you have to go way early in the morning. It's the
I've
problem.
been there. I went through actually there was a video of it. We went with like R34s, NSXs.
So,
Uh-huh.
I would love to do a drive with like subs and stuff, but I'm worried that someone would like end up killing themselves trying to keep up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And the
Well,
amount
like-
of kids that would show up in their mom's like minivan and shit would just be like way too much.
It
With,
would
like,
have to be like invite only with literally like a list of cars that were like acceptable.
Yeah, and nobody can know until the video drops that it happened.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I always want to do like a initial D style, like midnight toge, like secret fucking run.
That's like my next life goal.
I told you to watch it. You got to read that Road and Track article about the FD guy. Have you guys ever seen that? There's a Road and Track article about the one of the editors at Road and Track took a Ferrari 458 to like the Tail of the Dragon because he heard there was like a King of the Mountain, and it was this dude in a fucking red FD with like 315s.
No way.
Damn.
And he 300 like stock turbos and shit. This dude in the 458, like the story's so sick. Just Google it. But like basically, the dude in the 458 was like busting ass trying to keep up with this FD, and the other like photographer was with the guy in the FD, and he's like afterward, he's like, you know, he's all sweaty. The guy in the 458, and he's like, how'd I do? And he's like, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. He was like just calmly talking to me while like one hand driving, and you were back there like
running at 10 tenths and shit.
Yeah. So it's a cool article, like cool as fuck, and like it makes you want to be that guy for sure.
But what sucks, man, it's like as cool as that shit is, it's almost impossible to do nowadays. You can't fuck around on the streets anymore.
You have to have really private small groups.
We live in a place where it's still super possible, but I could see that in like where the old canyon roads are and shit like that. Like you're not gonna go to like Tail of the Dragon and Slay, but like Bear Mountain, while it's still like people know about it, it's not blown up where there's cops patrolling it, you know, and like you could be king of Bear Mountain, and that place is pretty known.
There's also no spots for cops to hide on that whole strip.
And it's like a little park kind of, so it's not like you're really putting like normal people in danger in the middle of the night, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, so, it's awesome. I like it. It's very
I love that shit.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
we'll can race my GTI sometime. I'll see you out there.
Fucking Volkswagen, you're good.
Bring the diesel.
Yeah, hell yeah, that thing's actually.
We can race them, and then you can mod yours and see if it's still not faster than a GTI.
So like Jack says his is like GTI fast, but I mean, I don't really like that car's weird. I don't like trust it or something.
The TDI?
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, Anna's Golf. Yeah. I don't really like trust it.
I don't know.
It just feels like a little breakaway-ish. Like you don't know, and all of a sudden you're just gonna not be.
Oh,
anymore.
Yeah, like the it hits the limit real fast.
Yeah, real fast, and it's like a straight wall where it's like, oh, this thing's handling pretty good. Oh, I'm dead. You know.
Oh, I'm turning. Whoa, not anymore.
Right. Like I can't wait for the Evo 5 to be like good, so Adam and I can just like shred back roads. We probably won't even film it. I would
Like
Yeah, I wouldn't film it.
the battle you and Chris used to do, like those videos
That
where
was cool as
you
fuck.
had the comment guy
The
making
Pulsar.
intro for you.
The Pulsar versus the Miata and
What
shit
was
like
that
that.
shit called? Yeah,
corner like Toge Warriors.
yeah, the
shit.
Toge Warriors. That was so fucking good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Like the whole way it was filmed and shit.
Yeah, it was just filmed like super like 90s like option.
Yeah.
That was so fun. It was fun, but Chris was a pussy, so like he was never close.
Yeah, well now you have Adam.
Yeah, and Adam will scare me. So.
Yeah, Adam will make you fucking puke.
Dude,
Three turns is all it took for Tommy to pass out.
3 turns. Oh my god, we were there for like 3 hours. He like wears that like a badge of honor. Like, oh, I made someone throw up on Tail of the Dragon.
Not anybody. Tommy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The guy with the biggest.
Yeah, like you guys have no idea how hard this dude drives that car. Like that. All right, so I was gonna say before, like when you guys were talking about relatability, and I was like, oh fuck, Adam LZ, he's got a Porsche. Like, he's what you want, like rich people. Like, have you ever seen rich people that just spend money on bad things?
Yep.
Yeah, like he's like,
Yeah.
he may have a Porsche, but like either that car is gonna be junk or he's gonna get rid of it and get a new one before it is. But he drives that car harder. Did you say go? Harder than anyone that I've seen that owns a Porsche. You know what I mean? Like you were not gonna see him on the road because he's speeding. You know what I mean? You're
like
not
that bitch is driven.
Right. It's got like every mile on it is like pretty harsh. You know.
So what you're saying is, don't buy Adam's Porsche.
Don't buy his Porsche. He'll spend a lot in rotors soon.
Adam's ad is gonna be all highway miles. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Has his VIN ever been in any videos? 'Cause if it has been, I'd delete those videos quick.
No, I don't think he put the VIN to anything in it.
The VIN?
Porsche VIN?
Yeah.
No.
So when he goes to sell it, you can look up the VIN.
Just so you know, there's like 3 Lava Orange GT3 RS.2s or whatever in Wyzik. So he's a 1 of 3. So good luck.
True.
You got a 1 in 3 chance.
Yeah. Like if he gets rid of his and then you see one pop up, it's his. Is that done yet, dude? But yeah, no, he beats the shit out of that car. Well, now it's turning into an F-Yet car where it just sits in the showroom, to be completely honest.
Oh, hard Parker?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not in his stance.
Me?
Stance is gay. Stance is so fucking gay.
All your cars just sit there parked all day. Might as well just fucking drop them, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I don't hard park. I have a showroom, and that's where I keep the car. But, like people are like, why don't you drive your cars? Or why don't you build your cars? Dude, I do everything at the pace that I want to. Like, do you, like Nick here, do you drive your Sylvia, like, hard every day, take it out?
No, I drive it, like, once a week.
Right. And, like, you're fine with that, right? You're not like, oh.
Yeah. But I've gone, like, 2 or 3 months without driving it.
Right. And I just love the fact that I know I own those cars. Like the other day I went to Sevens Day. I hopped in my FD and I went to Sevens Day. It doesn't need to be driven 365 days a year if that's the only day I give a fuck about driving it. You know what I mean? But people feel the need to tell you don't drive your car enough or you don't do this enough or, you know.
Yeah. Like, oh, if that was my car, I'd be fucking it every day.
Right. And it's
okay, dude.
Silly. But like Adam is that type of dude. So like it's just a different mindset. It's not like one's better. You know what I mean? It's not like I don't beat on my cars and drive them hard. Like Adam knows I beat like my GTR. I'll drive the fuck out of that thing, you know, but sometimes it sits in the showroom for 2 months. Tell me when you're ready. Whoops. Yeah, it's down. And that's another beautiful thing about owning multiple cars is you don't need to drive one and put a bunch of miles on one. You have 4.
Yeah, you can kind of spread it out.
Yeah, I mean, if you had another Sylvia, you like the other one more, you would drive your other Sylvia.
I'd drive the shitty one.
Yeah, you drive the shitty one.
Yeah.
Like that's why you'll find me drive. Like when the Evo's done, you'll find me driving that more than the GTR and the FD because I don't appreciate the silverness of the Evo and like things like that. So it's okay for me to drive.
Yeah, I can dig it.
This pedal feels good, dude. So yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
When you guys do this, usually Thursdays, don't you?
yeah,
pull
we
up
usually
the
do it
top.
Thursday.
Bro, we're usually here. I
Okay. Well, it's been 3 hours, man. Are you?
We're good.
We're kind of
We can
we're
get
kind of
off.
slowing down here.
We have
tell
4 minutes.
Tell Twiggy he slept.
Yeah, Twiggy fucked up. Twiggy slept on this shit.
I
Yeah.
would love his little snide fucking pussy remarks this whole time. See you guys later.
Okay. Hey, well, Tommy.
Bye,
Yeah.
Tommy.
Damn it! Did he leave?
No,
No,
he's
I'm
still
here.
here.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, man. Thanks for coming on, Adam. Thanks a lot for coming on.
Thank you guys.
Had a good time. Tommy, I'll talk to you about the t-shirt thing with Adam. I mean, I would fucking be ecstatic if we could
Yeah,
make
I'd be
that happen.
so down.
And I think a lot of the guys would buy. What was that?
I'm just gonna knock them off and sell my own.
No, don't, man. Don't.
Come on.
We'll see him on Junk for Less later.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't scam
All right, well,
me,
yeah.
dude, please.
Just DM me.
Okay.
Later, boys.
All right. Well, cool, guys. Everyone that listened in, thanks for listening. This is a fresh podcast. And yeah, we usually do it every Thursday or every other Thursday. I'm sorry. See you guys later. Mac.
All right, that was good.
Yeah, that was good, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. I didn't want to talk too much, but I kind
Yeah,
of away.
no, it worked, man. I think.
I'm so pissed I missed it. I was at a party.
It'll get
Wait,
posted.
who is
recorded.
that?
This is Sadly.
Oh,